got money, retarded. Don't want it if it don't clap.
Welcome, everybody, Breaking Balls, Spinning Balls
Ain't
Podcast,
too
episode
pretty in the
41.
face, but
I'm your
she's
host,
super thin.
Tony. Got my boy, Jamie.
I'm just thinking with my dick.
Yeah, Samo.
My
This
shit
Travi.
dumb.
How was everybody's weekends, man?
Just thinking with my dick.
I had to babysit Sunday.
My shit dumb.
I don't know what I did Saturday.
I'm just thinking with
Friday
my
night, I watched that
Samo, how was your weekend?
Washington State game. That was
It was great. It was all right, man. Georgia lost. The college football playoffs are corrupt. Florida State didn't get in. Fuck Alabama. Other than that, everything was cool. I didn't watch a whole lot of pro football because I was kind of depressed on the Georgia game. And I stayed up till 2 a.m. watching Ryan Garcia fight and all them fights. There's like 4 different fight cards on Saturday night. So
Oh, was it really?
there was bare knuckle, there was UFC, there
Yeah.
was boxing. It was incredible. It was one of the best nights of fighting all year.
I wanted to watch some of that.
That's
too,
good.
and I didn't get to.
Travis, we know about the serious stuff. Other than that, what how was your weekend?
Oh man, I'm just over here trying to find God, and just sucky weekend. Georgia got beat, like Sam said. Had to stay at a hospital all weekend long. So
Yeah, we were all kind of hurt over
Yeah.
over what transpired on Saturday.
I mean, I was cool with it. I had no dog in that fight.
Dog. I get it. My weekend was all right. I got my blood work back, guys. Turns out I gotta stop eating fast food all the time.
Because you're fat as fuck.
Triglycerides are high, cholesterol is high, livers are high, but I think they think that's mainly due to my diet. So I need
Alcohol, maybe? No.
isn't it cholesterol for me like too much red meat and shit like that?
that's yeah.
My doctor
Yeah.
told me.
My doctor wasn't happy when he said, "Hey, so how's the diet going?" I'm like, "Well, I got a smoker."
What kind of smoker?
It's the one in the back, dude.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a long night.
I
But-
can't smoke it.
We got a lot to go over. Of course, last week was Falcons Jets week. Not too much to go over in that game, but we will. I don't know why I'm talking about the Jets anyway. I'm a Chiefs fan, so. Travis, you got the injuries, man. Hit us off with the
Yep,
injuries.
let's go.
Yes.
Arizona has announced that Hollywood Brown's going to be questionable with the Hill. Atlanta Falcons, AJ Terrell, concussion from the game. Caleb McGarry, sprained MCL. He's probably going to be missing some time. Mac Hollins is questionable. Carolina has Von Bell questionable this week. Bears, Deontay Foreman's questionable. Cleveland, Amari Cooper with a concussion. I'm pretty sure the week before also he had a concussion, was in protocol. So that's back-to-back weeks with
Back to back, huh?
Yeah.
So he played on Sunday.
Yeah, he played on Sunday and then he got another concussion.
You're only in there for like the
So,
first couple.
but he
quarters?
got cleared then, right?
I guess at some point he had to get cleared because he played Sunday. But I remember last week I announced that he actually had the paper right here. Yeah, Cleveland, Amari Cooper, ribs, back X-ray, and concussion.
Independent neuroconsultants are doing phenomenal.
Real making
Yeah,
it good.
great over there.
Yeah.
Also, Marquise Goodwin's questionable for them. Packers, Aaron Jones questionable. I know. I just saw that they released James Robinson and they brought in.
He's been on 5 teams.
They brought in another running back, and they're probably going to move him up this week. I'm guessing Aaron Jones is going to IR.
Oh fuck, dude! I need Aaron Jones back so bad.
I don't want to watch
And Yair Alexander's questionable. Eric Stokes, the other corners on IR. Houston, big news with the rookie wide receiver Tank Dell fractured his fibula, so he's
IR.
probably done for this year.
They put him on the
Might
IR.
be done for the beginning of next year too. Dalton Schultz questionable. Colts have already rolled out Jonathan Taylor this week, so
That was Zach
not
Moss.
good. Jaguars, everybody saw last night. Trevor Lawrence rolled up his ankle. People were saying it was his knee, but he got away with just a high ankle sprain, so that's good for him.
And stepped on him apparently.
Christian Kirk questionable groin.
If you watch that play though, he like went to go pass at first, and the guy wasn't like in position or in his route, so like he had to pull back. And if he didn't have to pull back, he probably wouldn't have got stepped on.
Yeah. Kansas City, their defense is falling apart. Nick Bolton and Drew Tankwell, both linebackers, starting linebackers, both hurt. Nick Bolton's going to IR with his wrist. Drew's going to concussion protocol. Devontae Smith, their lineman, neck injury questionable, and Jarrett McKinnon's also hurt. Another big rookie hurt for the Rams. Puka, AC joint, questionable. Tyler Higbee, past concussion protocol, should be playing this week. Dolphins, Terrence Armstead, lineman, is coming back to play this week. Jerome Baker, questionable, MCL. They're bringing in Reuben Foster to work out. Everybody knows Reuben.
Yeah,
Stud
Rube
linebacker.
Foster. Great. He was a great pitcher back in the 60s.
I like Rube.
Rube Foster, big old belly.
Big old belly.
And Javonte Hollins questionable this week. Vikings say JJ should be back this week to play, so Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson should be back. The Patriots, I mean, their whole team's hurt. They had 13 players hurt this weekend. Trent Brown questionable. Zeke questionable thigh. Devontae Parker questionable knee. Juju questionable ankle. Rookie wide receiver Demario Douglas questionable, and Lamonde Stevenson doubtful high ankle sprain.
God damn it.
He's out 3 to 4 weeks. So.
Man, dude, I'm getting the injury bug at the wrong time.
Dude, it's the worst time in fantasy. New Orleans, Derek Carr, full body, he's out. I mean, that
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
dude,
full
his whole
body.
body's
It
hurt
was
right now.
everything,
It was
bro.
Everything back, neck.
Anthony
shoulder.
sent the list on Sunday with everything. I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, I said, hey guys, yeah, so Carr's questionable with a back, shoulder, and concussion.
And they
What?
have
One,
Dude
in
just
one
needs to
game?
retire.
Yeah, no,
Well,
Dude, we got fucking lit.
people are starting a petition to put a GoFundMe together to clear his dead salary if they cut him. $51 million the Saints will owe him, or he'll be on dead salary next year if they cut him.
yeah, dude. Ken makes a good point. Said James Robinson's hit a wall. You know, he was a yard rusher with the Jags a few seasons ago when they had no O line, and then kind of fell off a little bit. I remember he had a stint with the Jets too.
He's in New England.
Yeah. Fucking, but yeah,
Marcus-
He's on 5 fucking teams.
running backs, dude.
Marcus May, questionable also. Giants, Dexter Lawrence, questionable. The Jets, from what I saw on ESPN today, I'm not sure if it's true. Aaron Rodgers, unlikely to play this year. I'm guessing the loss of the Falcons, probably
Yeah.
he's going to shut it down now.
Mhm.
Eagles, DeAndre Swift, I don't know if y'all saw fourth quarter, 3 minutes, I think. He just walked to the locker room. He's questionable this week. I guess he got butt hurt or upset about getting their ass beat. Pittsburgh, Kenny Pickett, he's out, tightrope surgery, so he's probably out for a while.
He's only out. They didn't put him on the IR though, so he should be back this season.
Think so?
Playoffs if they make it.
What,
Seahawks, Kenneth Walker, questionable. Tampa Bay, their defense, I mean, Devin White, Levante David, and Jamel Dean, all questionable going into the Falcons game. Titans, Derrick Henry, they say he's cleared concussion protocol, but he's still questionable. And Washington has Brian Robinson Jr. questionable this week also.
Yeah, Henry got his hit, dude. You could tell. Like he got knocked out. Just you see the body, the way it goes when someone gets knocked. Yeah.
I saw a dead body this weekend, guys. DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
Dead body.
And
And
then
then dead body.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy,
Just to be
fucking
clear.
punching him, and then what's his name that got ejected? What was the guy's name?
Oh, fucking punching the freaking guy on the sideline.
He didn't punch him.
Yeah,
he
he
like
did.
stuck his hand in.
He
the
made
dude's face,
contact
and
with
then
a
it
closed
threw it
fist.
down. Yeah.
What did I
Greenleaf.
say?
What is-
I cannot wait.
Greenleaf.
Hey, listen.
Greenlaw.
I cannot wait.
Donuts.
I cannot wait to get on this 49ers Eagles game because I have a lot to say.
Okay.
Cannot wait.
Good shit. Good shit. All right, guys.
Oh my
Is that
god.
it for the injuries, Trev?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, hitting some news here. Starting from last week, going into the most current stuff, we've got update on Bills linebacker Von Miller.
Oh my god, I'm one behind Travis.
Oh yeah, the board. Yeah. Can you wait
You
till
guys laughed at me. You laughed at me for picking Packers.
I'm
Yeah.
glad he can read it.
Okay.
I can never read it.
Von Miller, he turned himself into police last week after a warrant for his arrest was issued.
Yeah.
Charge is a third-degree felony of assault of a pregnant woman. Details emerge that the woman is the mother of his children who is currently pregnant with his child. Charges state Miller threw her laptop on the floor, stomped on it, twice put his hands around her neck, choking her for 3 to 5 seconds, pulled out a chunk of her hair and threw her on a couch.
Who is this?
Von Miller.
Oh my god.
So is he suspended? Do you know?
Pending investigation. League's looking into it right now.
Should be suspended immediately.
The Bills are letting the league deal with it. I guess the Bills have got their own thing going on too, but the league's kind of heading it on. Jim Barnes says, "Go Pack." Yeah, they had quite a win.
Go Pack, Jim. Go Pack.
And don't you all be shitting on my Chiefs now? Come
I
on.
know they just came out of the forest all of a sudden. Fucking when the Falcons beat them at the beginning of the season, I ain't hear nothing about the Packers.
But
I
yeah,
know, right?
terrible about Von Miller and
Jordan Love, bro. Same stats Aaron Rodgers had his first year.
Jesus Christ, continue.
Cardinals.
Pull it up.
Cardinals tight end Zach Ertz was granted his release by the team last week. Ravens were possibly a landing spot since the Andrews injury, but they said that they're not interested. So it's looking like the Bills and the Chiefs right now are one of the two of the teams that are interested possibly in Ertz. The Patriots have been flexed out of their Monday night game against the Chiefs in Week 15 for the Seahawks and Eagles game. So you're the first Monday night flex.
No, I'm happy with it.
Good.
Nobody wants
Never.
that shit.
The first Monday night flex ever.
I don't
You
give
got a
fuck.
record, another record. 6 Super Bowls and a Monday night flex.
Sounds good.
And the game this weekend is the lowest over under ever.
Yep, 30 and a half.
Not as low as that Iowa, Michigan.
11-time Pro Bowl.
What?
11-time Pro Bowl tight end Jason Witten coached his high school football team to a win Friday night to a state championship. The Liberty Christian Warriors won 52-10 over the Regents Knights. Good for Jason Witten. High school
Nice.
coaching.
Just Saturday, what?
Reports state that Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are set to work out a long-term contract extension in the offseason. His current deal, which notably was signed after he broke that leg in 2021, which is heavily front-loaded, including bonuses, is paying him about $40 million a year. He will be 31 in the offseason and is heading towards a possible MVP title this year in a lot of circles. What do you guys think his deal and money's going to look like? I'm thinking in the 8 to 10 year range, probably about 50 million.
I think it
Yeah.
really depends on what happens this season.
Yeah.
Like if he does,
If they make the playoffs and they fail to win,
yeah, he's
Like-
no.
yeah. Where do y'all think? That range sound good? 8 to 10, about 50 million per thing.
It's going to depend on what y'all just said his playoff run. I mean, this whole team, that's what it depends on with Jerry Jones. I read today that they don't make a deep playoff run, which I don't understand what deep playoff run is in the NFL at this point. I mean, it's
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl
Well,
appearance.
I
At
mean,
least
yeah,
the NFC title game.
well, I read that their coach
Then say
is
Super Bowl
fired.
then. Don't say deep playoff run. That's stupid. This isn't baseball or basketball.
I mean,
True that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I saw a deep playoff run, and I'm like, is it 1 win or 2 wins? Like NFC title game, is that good enough? But I read McCarthy will be fired if they don't make a deep playoff run.
I would probably.
I
I'd
mean,
say that's a Super
And
Bowl.
they're talking about Dan Quinn.
that's tough.
I guess Jerry
man.
Jones is really in love with Dan Quinn. That's like
Bro, we've seen.
His guy.
Don't do it.
Bro.
Don't you do
Don't
it.
fall into that, Gillette, dude.
Don't do it.
We talked about this last week where I was
Yeah,
saying
Dan Quinn is perfect as a DC.
that's what I'm
Let him
saying.
stay. Let him stay DC. I was on the fence about McCarthy's job all year, but man, it's tough because he's got that offense and he's got that whole team rolling right now. So
But I don't think it's
We'll
him,
see.
though. I don't really feel it's him. It's that team because you go out one week and that team looks phenomenal, and then the next week they look like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ken says NFC title game or bust, he thinks.
I think they
yeah.
have to make it to the
I
Super
kind of
Bowl.
see that too.
I gotta say Super Bowl or bust because like they put
no,
all the money all the time. He's gone all out. with
they're
money.
they're not good enough to get past the Eagles or Niners though.
Bro,
I mean-
fucking Eagles, come on, dude.
I
They
agree
just
with
got bodied by the 49ers.
Oh
bro.
my God, one
I'm gonna say
game,
that
one
West.
fucking
They
game.
got-
Dallas got
Yeah,
they
got
beat
bodied
Dallas.
by the 49ers.
Philly beat
got
Dallas.
bodied by everybody's
They
getting
talk
bodied
about
by
who
the
beat who,
49ers at this
Yeah,
point.
who
dude,
beat
fuck, even that shitty ass Jets team up there. Fuck
And the
that.
Jets got beat by the Patriots.
I don't know anything about them.
Jets got beat by the Falcons. Yes,
They
I
did.
said it.
They did. That's
Yeah.
fucking. That Jets
Desmond
team is
Ridder.
terrible. They suck, don't they?
We're leading the
Dude.
division with Desmond Ridder. I'm done.
Dude, awesome. Fuck them Jets, bro.
I'll tell you
I don't know how anybody can be a fan of that team. They're terrible.
who.
Our next guest.
The Jets. They're terrible.
Oh man.
Bunch of Tism boys out there.
Hey, remember that bachelor party? Alan Lazard, 1K a year. I promise, Alan Lazard.
I know.
Healthy
Sal,
scratch.
dude, Sal's
Has
so
he even
stupid.
broke 200?
Sal's so stupid. He really is.
He probably hasn't
Uh,
broke 200 minutes.
I don't know who would have said some crazy shit like that. God damn, it must be fucking Tism Lizard.
Tism Lazard.
Tism Lazard. Bucks wide receiver Mike Evans hit the 1,000-yard mark for his 10th straight season last week, becoming the only player ever to do so in his first 10 seasons. He is one more 1,000-yard season away from Jerry Rice's streak of 11 seasons straight. and 4 away from Rice's all-time record of 14,000-yard seasons overall. Outstanding from a receiver who's had a turnstile of quarterbacks his career.
A
plethora. You know, you look at Jerry Rice and you look at someone who had like Joe Montana.
For how long?
You know,
8 years?
Yeah.
He's also played around like way more talented receivers, but he's still just
Who?
that Mike Evans.
Well, that boy came in like an owl. Who?
Calvin Johnson.
Go look at it. Oh,
Oh,
I thought you were saying his team's loaded with talented wide
No.
receivers.
I'm talking about all the players in the league while he's played in the league have kind of overshadowed his success.
Oh yeah.
man.
I think that's why I asked
that's
you and Anthony that question. Who's
Yeah.
had a better? I didn't phrase it right. Who's had a better career, Keenan Allen or Mike Evans?
Yeah, I mean, with the streak.
That's tough, bro.
Keenan's
That's
just
tough.
Keenan's not very durable, man. But Mike Evans has shown he's had some injuries, but he'll play through them. Like he's a tough bastard.
What's the best availability? Like
Availability.
and like Mike Evans has proven that, dude. To have 10 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, like that means you're on the field making plays.
Dude, sound like a corporatism boy over there.
I'm just saying, when if you're talking about the best, like Keenan Allen has a higher upside than Mike Evans, I think. But like when you're hurt all the time,
Like corporatism boy.
like that.
Boston-tism.
What's your best availability?
Availability.
Put your hands up. I mean, you got to be on the field to play.
Let's go into the clip this week. All right. My Chiefs lost Sunday night for the first time ever with Taylor Swift in attendance. If you didn't hear, she is dating Travis Kelce.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Big over here.
Jesus. Oh, we're having fun. All right. The Titans fired special teams coordinator Craig Aukerman Monday after their loss to the Colts. Craig Aukerman,
Special teams, yeah.
special teams coach.
That's where you start.
Yeah.
He's special, all right.
Yeah, the team had a punt blocked and returned for a touchdown, and another punt fumbled, and resulting in an injury to their punter.
Oh yeah, he got fucked up.
Yep, the team had to turn to Nick Folk to handle the punting duties and have Tannehill as the team's holder. Then Folk missed the PAT. So pretty much, kind of the reason they lost that game, man. We're gonna go over that a little bit more in
We traded him
detail.
away for a 7th-round pick. So
Yeah, that punter's been kind of a rock for them too. He's got a missile for a leg. The Jets head coach Robert Saleh, is that how you say that? I don't know how to say his name. I'm not a Jets fan. Told media early Monday that begrudged quarterback Zach Wilson wants the ball, but is not ready to name a starter for this week. Tim Boyle came in for his second game of this year, looked like shit, like I said to everybody would happen 2 weeks ago. He got benched after throwing that god-awful interception for T. Sims, Trevor Siemian,
and got released after that.
who looked just as bad as him. The coach refuted earlier reports that said Wilson was reluctant to return to the starter duties, saying, let's be clear. He said, let's be clear. If he were reluctant to play, he wouldn't be here. Just end the season.
I mean, I heard, this is just what I've heard, that he didn't want to come back and play because he didn't want to risk being injured for his potential next team.
Which was refuted by the head coach, Robert Saleh.
Which he said that, but an inside source said that. So, I mean, I don't know.
What about the head coach of the team?
You're going to
pretty
go
good
out there and lie. You're not going to
You're not going to say, dude, if he doesn't want to play, he's not going to be here. That's a pretty
He's already
stout,
talked about standing about the quarterback.
It's pretty stout.
I can't
pretty
believe,
staunch.
I can't believe shit he says anymore.
It's pretty
can't believe
staunch thing
Just
to say.
come out and say it. Zach Wilson sucks. Just release him. Let him go.
Listen,
They should have
at
put his
this
ass
point,
Let him go.
you really can't believe Saleh though. I know you want to because you're a Jets fan, but
I'm not. I know what you're talking about.
he's also like, oh man, we haven't lost this locker room. Then every report from every single thing is saying that the locker room's turned on Zach Wilson. No, we haven't lost the locker room at all. No, you've lost the locker room. He doesn't.
He's also about to lose his
He doesn't
job.
want to get injured. And I would be pissed if I'm a Jets fan. Hey, we're paying you money. Come out here and fucking play. Try to live up to your potential. Play for your next contract. No team's going to sign him if this is true.
No
No.
team's
If
going
a
to
team's
sign
gonna sign
Solly.
somebody that's telling
whatever
your
his
coach,
fucking name
hey,
is.
I don't want to play because I don't want to get hurt.
How many times are you gonna? How many times?
It isn't. It isn't.
Like,
Hey, it isn't.
you.
It isn't jolly for the boy Solly.
But no, seriously, like in Zach's defense, like how many times are you
That's Mac
gonna
Jones.
let them shit on you, bench you for a second time in 2 seasons,
For
and then
Tim
like,
Boyle.
hey, you need to come back, and then he's like, what? Like,
Oh yeah,
Dude, that's
Mr.
nothing. Mac
Ferguson.
Jones has been benched 5 times this year.
Tim Boyle. Who?
Tim Boyle.
I'm
Who
just
is
saying,
that?
they were bad enough that they pulled Tim Boyle and it was like, hey, bring Trevor in. Like
Yeah.
not
Not
Zach
have
Wilson.
Zach
That
Wilson.
don't be
since
on
high
those
school.
other players. We're gonna bring this new guy in.
Dude, yo, so
God.
all seriousness, I'm at Mazzy's when this happens. I see Tim Boyle throw that fucking god awful pick. And like, of course, I'm like, there's no way they're putting him back in. I'm like, Zach's coming in. He has to at this point.
You
That's what
text
I
us.
figured.
Yeah. And then everyone saw Trevor Simeon coming in, and the whole bar's like, yeah. And I'm like,
Why?
I'm like,
This is even worse. Stop.
This is worse. To me and Amanda were just looking at each other. We were both like,
Game's over.
Might as well call up some XFL players, some X players. I mean,
Go
anything.
get Brock Osweiler.
oh god.
I mean, him and Trevor Simeon were having a
Paxton
battle in
Lynch
Denver at one
Paxton
point.
Lynch is out there.
Ryan Leaf.
Brock Osweiler. You can call Sam Bradford up. He's still got an arm.
2021 Birmingham Bowl MVP.
Y'all
I mean,
know.
the Browns called Flacco and he played decent.
He did play decent.
Now they got handed to him, but that was like at the end of the game, really, because it was close up to like 8 minutes in the fourth quarter, and then they fucking blew doors after that.
By the way, this is the guy that was throwing darts for the Jets. Last year? Old Joe Rocket Arm Flacco.
Oh, big Joey Flack. Okay.
He got knocked the fuck out last year.
Enough of the Jets, man. I hate that team. I don't know how anybody could be a fan of that team. After being shut out by the Chargers in a 6-0 shootout, the Patriots have moved to number 2 in the draft. I'll be so excited to see Bill trade back for 3 fifth-round picks to take Ladd McConkey and 2 other fucking trash cans we've never heard of.
I hope
What night was that a Thursday night game or was that a
I don't know what kind of
They
game
played
that was,
Sunday.
but
6-0?
I read this is the first time an NFL team hasn't scored double-digit points in 3 straight games since 1938 or something. That's how bad it is.
I can't even remember the last time they scored a touchdown.
Hey, defense showed up though.
I think Lamonde scored one last week, but yeah.
I think he did too.
like I said, I can't wait to see you take Ladd McConkey and 2 fucking trash cans just to
I like Ladd.
to be that nice 5-12 teams we all know you can be.
I'm not gonna take a quarterback. Why would we take a quarterback?
You're gonna take a fucking center from like
Your draft-
UT Chattanooga
West
or
Dakota.
something.
I'm telling you, you guys are trading back and you're picking up trash cans.
Oh, absolutely.
Who'd y'all pick up strong that one year? You
They
guys
need to
picked
go
up
get
like
a quarterback, but
who'd y'all
huh?
2 years ago? Who did y'all pick up? Like Charlie Strong or some shit?
Cole Strange.
Cole Strange or some shit.
From
The
Chattanooga.
last pick in the draft. The last pick in the
Who?
first round.
First round pick though, right?
Yeah,
It was in
last,
their
last,
first round.
yeah, last pick in the first round.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Cole Strange.
He's still playing. Weird. Strange. Someone said.
2018 All-American in the Sun Belt.
God, next topic. Oh my God.
Yeah,
This
if
is-
If they don't
what the
get a
fuck?
quarterback with that pick, I don't know what they're doing.
All American out of the Sun Belt.
Sun Belt.
Speaking of that game though, what the fuck is going on with Justin Herbert?
Bro.
That was a bad game for them too.
Off. They look off.
Tism.
They look off.
Patriots defense.
And last but not least, Colts wide receiver Michael Pittman passed Marvin Harrison for the most catches in their first 4 seasons with the Colts, with 314, breaking the previous record held by Harrison of 311. There are 4 more games to go in this season, and he's already broken the record with 314. Pittman, who is 26 years old, will be heading to free agency this offseason. A must sign for the Colts with a returning T-Rich.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
They better get him back. Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna pay that man some money.
he passed Marvin Harrison, but like, who's the other
Whoa.
receivers on the team right now?
You got Downs. and
Joshua
you got
Down
Alec
syndrome.
Pierce.
Alec
Alec
Pierce
Pierce.
had a huge
Alec
one.
Pierce balled out.
Yeah,
You got Joshua Down syndrome down there.
Josh Down.
They got
That's pretty
they got like a
good.
Houston
Marvin Harrison
Texans
Had
type
Reggie
squad.
Jackson and fucking.
The whole division
Manning.
does. Think about it, dude.
I just think like, yeah, he's faster. He's gotten more. He's a better.
Michael
receiver,
Pittman
though.
broke his record with Gardner Minshew throwing him the ball
Yeah.
Hey, Gardner in the
that's
locker
wild.
room.
without
Gardner is a
Jonathan Taylor
savage.
for like
bro.
most of the year.
Don't be hating on Gardner.
I
bro.
mean,
Gardner.
what AR played like half of each game for the first 3 games, and then you have Gardner Minshew throwing the ball.
Yeah, I think if they re-sign him and T-Rich comes back and he looks good, bro, that's gonna be a good team.
Yeah.
They're already a pretty solid team, man. I like that team. I like that Colts team. Okay. Anybody have any other news that you guys want to bring up?
Shaq
Uh,
side with the Eagles.
Jesus.
I really like what Shane Steichen has done with that team. He was the reason the Eagles were so hot last year. That offense was rolling last year. So when this guy gets his real personnel in there, Colts gonna be a scary team, bro.
They're pretty good, man. Ken mentions that Herbert's wide receivers can't catch the damn ball, including Allen.
More so the defense.
I must remind you that Keenan Allen's probably the 3rd ranked fantasy receiver in the league right now.
Roger Goodell praised Vegas as Sportstown, USA. From what I just saw,
USA.
Let's make gambling legal in Georgia.
we got Tommy DeVino. He Showtime remains the starter for the Giants, even with DJ coming back.
Who?
Showtime, Tommy DeVito.
Who?
Showtime, Tommy DeVito.
I
Who?
mean, in that division, what do you plan on
Tommy
doing?
Cutlets, bro.
They're in the playoffs. Have you not seen the playoff race right now? There's like 30 teams that can, not 30, but there's about 8 teams in the hunt for a wild card spot in the NFC.
Hold on one
The
second.
Giants are. There's no way the Giants.
First of
are.
all,
The
They're in
Giants
it.
aren't in the race.
Second
Look,
of all, 2 and 10.
I got it right here. I'll tell you right
Dayball's
now.
going back to the show.
Probably not.
No way.
Let's go, dude. He loves Brian. Dude,
You got your division
Brian.
leaders.
Huh?
You have your division leaders, the Eagles, Lions, 49ers, Falcons. Wild card teams right now are the Cowboys, Vikings, Seahawks. In the hunt, Packers, Rams, Saints, Bucks, Giants, Bears, Commanders.
Let's go, Dayball. Let's go, boy.
Yeah, I don't know how the Commanders just did. That Commanders team is fucking.
No
lit.
idea how they're still alive, but
Sam
why?
Howell's Sam Howell. How's he still alive?
No,
He's
dude.
been throwing for like 300 yards, but they just can't score.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin was out there getting cardio this weekend.
Oh, he's pissed. You know he's done with that team.
Cardio, no catches, no yards.
Out
just
there
running
looking
out
like
there.
Tony Snell back in the day. 28 minutes, 0-0-0-0 stat line.
Theo Ratliff stat line.
Oh my god. Hey, bro, what was you doing all game? Man, threw for 300 yards.
He
you
said that.
Not one catch.
He said that. He said, I was just out there doing cardio this game.
Goodness.
0 targets, 0 catches.
Poor bastard.
Poor guy.
Jim Barnes says, Love must prove himself first. He's coming along, but he has to prove himself long term. I mean, he's doing.
Also,
He's doing great, Jim. You got a good quarterback.
I heard today on sports radio that they were talking about Jim Harbaugh.
You could have Desmond.
Favorite quarterback is Justin Herbert. So Staley gets fired.
Oh man, Harbaugh.
Start looking at those rumors. You're going to start seeing those rumors pop up right away. Harbaugh to the
You
Chargers.
got Harbaugh to fucking 7 different teams right now.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
coming.
yeah,
well,
right now they're saying
Harbaugh-
that Harbaugh is not staying with Michigan. He's done.
Okay, well, Harbaugh is gonna get exposed. Bad.
He did a
It's
pretty good
gonna
job
be
for
bad.
49ers, didn't he?
I was about to say.
Yeah, he made the Super Bowl with the 49ers. So.
Who was the quarterback?
Kaepernick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's because they had the goat at the helm. They had Kaepernick.
No, bro, stop. There's a reason why he's not in the NFL.
Did anybody else wonder how the fuck he used to get his afro into his helmet?
Nah, bro. It's-
Every time.
Bro, dude, it's like dude. And I'm not talking about like the you know, they
Dude, Prime Kaepernick was a savage.
three
Don't take
times
none of
I've
that.
tried. 3 times they've denied me. I'm not talking about that afro. I'm talking about like the 49ers and the Super Bowl afro. That thing was out here, like the gold member one.
Yeah.
Fucking Beyonce, bro. Just slide that helmet on. The whole thing just whoop. That's something that needs to be studied. How that afro got out. Okay. We had a week 13 bye Mageddon, as we all suffered through in fantasy with a lot of teams on buys last week. So it's not too much to breeze through here, but a few shockers for sure this week. I'll start off with the Lions winning a thriller over the Saints 33-28 to move to 9-3. Saints dropped to 5-7. Carr was decent before getting injured with the 17 injuries he's sustained on, like, I don't know how many times he was getting hit. And he got replaced by Jameis, who was okay. The Lions running game was just overpowering, and Goff did enough to get him the dub. The tight end Laporta, you got to talk a little bit about, man. 140
Baller.
yards, 140 on 9 with a score.
Baller.
There's a lot of really good tight ends coming up here that we're seeing. A lot of good young tight ends. What are y'all thoughts on the Lions and Laporta, man? This team's serious, man. I know they've lost a couple like, you know, questionable games, but man, when they win, bro, like when they're in a dogfight, I don't see anybody better than them in like a close game. They're always going to overpower you. What do y'all think, man?
I remember last year seeing the Lions play, especially at the beginning of the year, and these dogfight games, they would always lose. Remember Justin Tucker hitting the longest field goal ever?
Yep.
It's like they finally took over with their coach's mentality that they're going to win a lot of these dogfights. One thing I don't like to see is how there for a minute their defense was playing amazing. But here lately, their defense is giving up 30 plus, 28. I mean, come playoff time, it gets. Looks like Jamie just sneezed everywhere.
No, he's turned on his fucking industrial sized space heater. Like blowing heat in my face. Continue, Travis. I'm sorry.
I digress.
Get
But
rid of
anyways,
Staley on the team.
you know, like in the playoffs, it gets tighter. Every possession counts more, and teams aren't going to put up 30 in the playoffs most of the time. You're going to put up 17 to 24. You don't get as many possessions that you get in a regular season game that you get in the playoffs because teams like to run the ball more, hold on to it more, longer drives. So I like what they're doing, but like I said, they were up 21 to nothing in the first quarter. You made it a dogfight. You can't do shit like that, especially in the NFL. So got to put a team away early.
Yep, especially.
But good win. Team's going to be good. They're definitely the third best team, but
Weren't
like I
the
said,
Lions down at the beginning of the game or no? No. Yeah, you're right. The Saints were up. I was trying to remember.
Long night.
no, the Lions were up 21-0.
Yeah.
Sam,
Yeah.
what do you think about
coming back.
what do you think about the Lions, Sam?
I watched that game.
I think they're a good team, man. I still think at the end of the day, I don't think they're there yet, but they will be. I don't know, man. I'm just not gonna throw away the Chiefs yet, man. I don't know. Patrick Mahomes.
NFC, AFC. What?
Oh my God. Jamie, what do you think, bro?
I like the Lions. I was kind of skeptical with who did they lose to? Was
I
it
thought they
last-
were AFC. Lions are NFC?
Yes.
Tism boy.
Tism. I got hit with a
Oh,
tism.
bro, we're episode 41.
Not you. Close that shit. I really like the Lions. Some of their
I
losses,
thought they were AFC the whole
bad.
year.
but it seems like a lot of their losses is just because their offense just can't get moving the ball. I think a lot of it starts with Jared Goff. Get back over here. Don't expect me to
Crazy.
by myself. Jared Goff and
So you thought the Packers were in the AFC this?
the Vikings, the Bears, all of them. The Packers, yeah. Let's go.
What the fuck?
But when that offense is flowing, like Laporta and
Porter's fucking phenomenal.
he's one of the best tight ends.
Next Kelsey. The next Kelsey.
Because this is his rookie. Yeah,
Yeah, he's up
rookie.
there with dude.
Yeah.
Ferguson looks fucking
Yeah.
solid as fuck too. And Dallas, man.
All right. Anyways, they're not better than Dallas. They're not better than Philly, and they're not better than San Francisco. So therefore, they don't go very deep this year. So that's my take
You
on
gotta
that.
bring your A game when you're playing against them, though.
Yeah, you do. But
On other news, the Cardinals absolutely clubbed the Steelers to death, 24-10 in a shocker.
In a rain delayed.
Surprising win here to move to 3-10. Pittsburgh drops to 7-5. Pickett went down early. Fucking Bubtitsky, Jablonski came in.
Trubisky.
Yeah. He was meh.
Meh.
The Cardinals just carved up that Pittsburgh defense, man. Connor had a huge day, and Kyler was good. Dude, Cardinals, watch out, bro. Let me see them hands.
Right here, you take the bus.
You drive here.
Take the bus.
we're here to
It's
win.
wicked.
Don't get it
We're here
twisted.
to win.
You see those hands? Indy beat the Titans 31-28 to move
If
to
their defense wasn't so bad, it'd be different right now. I think with them, their defense is terrible. The Cardinals.
3-10. Indy beat the Titans 31-28 in overtime to move to 7-5.
And two of their wins are with Kyler Murray back. Anyway,
Indy beat the Titans 31-28 in overtime to move to 7-5. Titans dropped the 4-8 off those atrocious special teams miscues we talked about earlier. Minshew was good. Moss was decent. Pittman and Pierce came through big for them with 100 apiece. Henry was phenomenal. 102 and 2 scores. Talked about the injury late. Game ended up going to overtime, and Titans had to kick a field goal. Minshew let him down 70 yards, and Pittman caught the game winner to put away Vrabel and the boys. Awesome win from a good Indy offense, I think. How do y'all think Indy's looking? We kind of brushed over it a little bit earlier, but with Lawrence going down, they look like they got a clear path to the division now. It's super tight. They're right on their backs. So y'all think Indy can take the division here?
Uh,
I like Houston, man.
Yeah, they're right there too. They're tied with Houston.
I
They're
like
both
Jackson.
back.
Really like.
if Trevor's out for a while, yeah, I mean Houston and Indianapolis will take over.
Who's
that
the
division.
backup for Jacksonville?
CJ Beathard. Beathard?
Yeah,
Yeah, which was
Beathard.
crying like a
Beat
bitch.
hard? Oh
Beathard.
no, beat hard. Beat hard ain't giving that division away. Come on, bro. You crazy, bro.
He's done. He looks petrified on the field last night. I don't think he can hold that team together unless they get a veteran in there that can just fucking hand the ball to Etienne and throw little screens. Hopefully Kurt gets back to Ridley and Kurt. Yeah. Because I mean a high ankle sprain, so that's what
Yeah, but they got a decent defense as well.
that's what's gonna hold them in some of the games, but you're just like the Jets, your defense can
Decent defense gave up 34 to fucking Jake Browning.
Jake Browning looked good, man.
He did.
33 at 37.
the most yards he's ever thrown for in his whole career, life, period.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase is back.
Except with that throw, anyway.
Dolphins absolutely cracked the football team 45-15 to move to 9-3. Washington drops to 4-9. Fucking Tyreek Hill, boy. Oh my God. He had 157 yards on 5 catches and 2 tutties. You see a couple of those, man? He was like,
yeah, one was like a 67
5 steps behind the freaking DBs. Like he's can't stop him. He's too fast.
One of them Tua threw to the outside and he was going inside and like went behind and caught it, dude. Oh man.
I think he's 500 yards away from 2,000.
Randy Moss numbers. Yeah, he's got to average like 105 a game or something.
He's faster than
like
Moss
that.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Moss was just bigger.
Yeah, man. H-Aiden in his return had a couple. Mostert 2. Nothing from the Commanders here. Miami just seems to be on fucking cruise control. Commanders football team. Skins. Fucking guard, whatever you. The Texans win a close one, 22-17 to move to 7-5. A surging Broncos team drops to 6-6. It's amazing to me that this Texans team can only drop 22 on the Broncos off of 3 Russell Wilson interceptions. Whew. 3, and they could only muster 22 points off of that. You gotta score more points, man. You gotta score more points.
Broncos defense, bro.
Yeah, they did. They stepped up. They stepped up huge.
Nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, when the Texans did get the ball, CJ was pretty good. Pierce did have a score. Nico slid in as a great replacement for Dell. We talked about the injury. 191 yards and a score.
Dude, every time he was catching the ball.
Nico is an absolute savage, especially when now that Dell's going to be out. Nico's probably top 10.
Yeah, because he had over half the receptions from CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Easy. You
said it, Sam. I mean, you guys hats off to the Broncos defense for shrinking the field on them and kind of limiting them to only 22 points off those 3 turnovers. That's outstanding. That's like Jets defense numbers.
Yeah, defense has been playing a lot better after getting smoked by fucking Miami.
Yeah, Sutton was good, but they scored when it mattered. Bucks win a good one over the Panthers, 21-18 to move to 5-7.
Real quick.
Yeah, man.
So a lot of people have been
I'll be
talking
right
about Sean Payton, maybe the coach of the year. What do y'all think? If they continue their trend that they have, would you coach of the year?
Payton?
Yeah.
Sean Payton?
Yeah, if the Broncos if they can find a way to kind of, because they were on a surge. They got
Nico Ryans.
Yeah, D'Amico Ryans, he's up there too. D'Amico Ryan, I got to kind of give it to D'Amico, man, with CJ, the rookie, and everything.
Think so?
Yeah.
Rookie wide receiver. Yeah, I give it to D'Amico right now, but Sean Payton's not bad. Not a bad.
Beginning of the year, they look like. I mean, after dude, I was writing them off. They're done.
Dude, the Broncos they're not a bad team, man. They have some talent, and it's all really. We talked about this in the beginning of the season, man. When we did one of our preview shows, we said it kind of really comes down to Russell Wilson. You know, if he can get back to old form, but it seems like he's got some games where he looks pretty decent, maybe good at best, and then he has some games where, god damn, 3 fucking interceptions. You know, it says a lot about their defense, though. Like I said, to limit them to 22.
All right.
Bucks win a good one over the Panthers, 21-18 to move to 5-7. Panthers continue their nosedive into fucking oblivion, going to 1-11. Young, not good. Chuba was, however, a surprising, pretty good bright spot here. 104 and 2 score stat line out of the backfield. Bucks are pretty good.
Him the ball, boy.
Hell yeah, they were, because they couldn't throw. Bucks are pretty good all around. White was good. Evans was great, like we talked about. My huge issue is that fucking play calling from Carolina. I don't know if y'all caught any of the last bits of this game in the last about 3 minutes. They were down. They were in their own territory. Last 3 minutes to go. 2 solid runs from Hubbard for a total of 9 yards. 3rd and 1. They decide to throw with what's his fucking Bryce Young. They decide to throw incompletion. Right now we're 4th and 1 in your own territory. You need to pick up a first down. Okay, I don't care where you are on the field. It was 2.5 minutes on the clock left. And instead of deciding to give it to your running back who's gotten you 104 yards and 2 touchdowns for 1 yard, he decides to throw it 40 yards to Adam Thielen and gets picked off. Bro, it's play calling. That's play. There's no way the rookie, they handed the rookie the decision there to say, hey, we're going to go ahead and throw it on 4th and 1 in our own territory, 30, 40 yards to Adam Thielen. But they did it, and he got picked off, and it sealed the game for them. That was a winnable game for Carolina. It really is. And when
he doesn't have a check down, like he can't an audible.
Nothing. 30 yards to freaking Thielen.
Hey, bro, we running this fucking ball.
Dude, run that. Chuba Hubbard's having a good game. Give it to your running back. Pick up the first down. Do a sneak. Something.
And if you don't get it, then the better team won at that point. You know what I'm saying? If their defense stops me from getting a yard, that's awful.
Yes, I got a lot of questions.
That franchise is just.
You go with your best play.
It's piss poor at this point. I mean, now the reports are the owner was flying out to this off season, every quarterback that they worked out this off season, he flew out in his private jet to watch the workouts, and the whole staff's like, "What are you doing? You're the owner." Now there's reports that the entire coaching staff turned against Frank Wright after Week 5. They wanted Bryce Young bench for Sam Darnold, and he would not do it.
Another first rounder.
For sure.
That whole franchise, it's just a clusterfuck. So it doesn't surprise me on 4th and 1. Let's throw 40 yards to Adam Thielen, who looks like
turning around there. Then
fucking no, bro.
What do you have to do to turn it around? You need a new owner that's not so fucking controlling. He might be worse than Jerry Jones at this point from the report.
Is there any way for him to get out though? Is there any way to
sell him?
Well, he just bought the team for 5 years ago, so I doubt he's going to want to sell him. But they have to get somebody in there to tell him to sit his ass down, like a Jimmy Johnson type coach, and say, "Sit your ass down. Let me have control of the team. If not, then I don't want to be your coach." So they need some strong leadership. They were talking about Bill Belichick going over there, but we'll see about that.
Oh my god, he needs to stop.
You see him and that owner just
that needs
butting heads.
Like, oh, Bill Belichick,
bro. On the Panthers, bro. Like decisions like that make you think, okay, well, what are they tanking? But then you look at it.
They don't have
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. You look at it. You've got no first round picks. Their earliest pick is in the 2nd round, so they can't be tanking. So, what the fuck is going on here in Carolina?
I mean, they have a young linebacker, Brian Burns, one of the best players. Anthony knows about him.
He just got his bag too, didn't he?
Yeah.
They haven't even gave him a contract extension. They're just going to let him walk this.
He just got one.
Yeah.
He did get one?
Yeah, he just got one like at the beginning of the year, I think.
Yeah, Ken, we talked about that. We talked about that a week or two ago about the staff wanting CJ. That was a lot of was a lot of talk coming out about.
I said this since preseason.
Yeah, bro.
This team would be a fucking shit show.
Is it young?
And it's worse. It's worse than what I was expecting.
Well, dude, I don't think any quarterback coming into that situation in Carolina, man, is. I mean, especially like gotta keep hammering the point on the play calling like that. That coaching staff like that. There's no way out. I don't care who's quarterback in that team, man. But, whatever. Rams won a blowout against the Browns, 36-19 to move to 500. 6-6. Cleveland drops to 7-5. Joey Flack, like you said, not too shabby. 254
he's on his option this year.
254, 2 scores and a pick. Moore was good, but that Cleveland running game just laid a total egg. Nothing from anybody. The Rams offense back in gear under Stafford looked very good. He was great against a very stout Cleveland defense too. That was coming in ranked top 1, top 2, top 3 going into this game. Put up 36 points on them. That's saying something for sure. Puka had that monster catch. Kyron ran very well again, showing he's truly back. The Cleveland run game and their defense just shit the bed on this one. Rams attacked them without fear and paid off huge. Good for them.
20-9. It was 20-19 going like I said till the end of the game. I mean, Cleveland played well, but they couldn't hold on at the end.
Yeah, what do y'all think?
They blew doors.
What do y'all think about the Rams, man?
I don't know. I ain't with them yet.
I mean, they're hitting on all cylinders right now, so that's good for them. But I don't think they're going to do much in the playoffs. If they make the playoffs, I mean, I think they can make a wild card spot, but I don't think they're going to do much if they do.
What's going on with
Can
Cooper?
Stafford stay healthy?
Hurt.
Yeah. What's up with Cooper Kupp?
He's showing himself now.
Yeah, he ain't the same. He got a tutty though. He got it, so he did help fantasy wise. But he ain't the same Cooper Kupp.
In 1 year? Was it the injury? You think?
I think he got injured last year, right? Then he got injured before the season.
Yeah,
he's probably banged up right now.
Getting beat the fuck up. He's a slot receiver, right? Like he's getting beat the fuck up.
Yeah,
tiny little white boy getting fucked up, boy.
You think it's the end of him? Do you think he comes back for a little resurgence next season, or find somewhere to?
he's got a little bit more in his tank. He ain't
I think he has more in his tank. I think the Rams after this year, I think they're going to completely rebuild though. So I could see Cup gone. They're going to build around Puka and Kyron, and Stafford's probably going to be gone. You remember McVay last year? He was talking about retiring in the offseason, so he might be gone too.
Here's a big question. Say they keep Puka, say they keep Cup, say they add a couple pieces here and there. Y'all drafting Puka Nacua above Cooper Cup next year?
100%.
Yeah, I might, yeah.
100%.
There's other receivers in the league I'd get before them. Or you
We're just talking about fantasy wise. Would you
say
take?
you got them both on the board. You have a choice between the two.
I'm taking Puka.
Puka, yeah, because he's younger.
1 year, guys?
I don't know. A lot of rookies had that sophomore.
You're talking about right now, yeah.
No,
You're talking about
I'm
right
talking
now.
next season.
Well, I gotta see what happens at the end of this. The rest of the
We're
season.
week 14.
There's still 4 more games, right? Plus
And
playoffs.
Puka Cup in week 14 is like the 8th ranked wide receiver. So
I
I don't know. That's a decision a lot of them we're gonna have to make next year in their fantasy drafts.
hold down here.
And Monday Night Football, Bengals win a nail biter over the Jags, 34-31. Since he moves to 6-6, and the Jags dropped to 8-4. Of course, the biggest thing we talked about was Trevor Lawrence, the injury, the ankle. The Jags were coming in with a bottom third pass defense, but holy moly, I didn't think anybody was expecting the Bengals offense to look this good with Browning under center. Chase was massive here, and I'll eat all the crow I need to eat because I stood on this podcast last week and said the Bengals are fucked. And I said, you can say bye-bye to those Jamar Chase stat lines. They're gone.
Yeah.
And he came up 149 yards on 11 catches with a score. So hats off to the Bengals, man. I'm back on the train, man. They just looked too good. I know that, like I said, the Jacksonville defense, the passing defense has been meh, but I mean, that's a lot of points to be putting up on them. Can't forget about Mixon either.
Finally.
He's been getting explosive the last 4 or 5. Yeah, he has. Mixon's been looking pretty good.
He's had a lot of touchdowns.
Shaking your
lately.
head about Mixon. Mixon's been balling.
Yeah. Jamie.
Let's go.
He hasn't
Look.
had the greatest year,
He's
but
gonna go look. He's gonna go look. Oh, he needs to go Google it. Give him a second.
7. He had 18 against Baltimore, 11, 15, 18, 7, 11, 4, 8, 13, 11.
Pretty solid. Pretty solid. 2 scores, 100 yards combined for him. Jake the Snake Browning, 30,
Career day.
354 and a score with no picks. 354 yards, everybody.
32 at 37, baby.
That was the best
Solid.
thing. But what'd you say?
Dude,
at
he
the
had
end
a
of it?
streak going.
No picks.
No picks. He had a streak going. I think he had like 11 straight, like 10 or 11 straight.
Yeah, and then you let the fucking wide receiver throw a fucking screen. From
Build around Jake Browning.
Dude, did you see?
Shut up.
Y'all see that freaking? I was like, what the fuck was that? Freaking Tyler Boyd gives it out to Tyler Boyd on a trick play, and he throws it directly
to the lineman.
into Jonathan Allen's hands, directly into his hands. That was
Why your quarterback has no incompletions.
Yeah, Browning was just like, the John Travolta meme where he's just like, what the fuck just happened? But that was crazy. Game is back and forth. 5 ties in this game. Lawrence and the offense were looking fast and efficient too. Ingram had another big day. He's starting to heat up a little bit. Finally got that all elusive touchdown.
Technically 6 because it started 0-0.
Okay. What? Technically 6 what?
6 ties.
Okay.
Yeah, another terrible game for Ridley. He's either, he'll either go off, he'll go completely off, or he'll go completely ghost, and it's just very.
He goes ghost for about 3 games, and he goes off for a game. It seems like.
Well, the past couple weeks he's been on a hot streak, but we all knew this was coming. He has games where he's like Terry McLaurin out there. I guess he's just getting cardio too.
I mean, he was 4 for 26.
I could go out there and do that.
We saw Christian Kirk go down, and we're like, oh, okay, looking kind of rough. And then
like
target monster, baby.
Evan Ingram, all out of nowhere, first touchdown of the season, by the way, for Evan Ingram.
Still play football.
Yeah, let's talk about freaking Parker Washington.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah,
6
for 61. I'm like, dude, and I had a bet on the Jaguars to win, and Ridley, all he needed to do was get 49 yards, and he stayed at 30 for like 3 quarters. And they were feeding Parker fucking Washington. I'm like, can you stop throwing the ball to Parker Washington, for the love of God? Give me Ridley. But didn't happen. Parker had a good game. Just a total Monday Night Football shootout here, man. Very entertaining game. Pete,
6th-round pick out of Kent State.
How do you say his name?
Penn State. Huh?
Beathard? Bethard.
Bethard.
Bethard or Beathard?
Bethard
Bethard.
Bethard came in. Was
9 of 10.
Game had to go to overtime. Jack's ball to start, punt, and this is where Chase really shined. Browning and Chase marched them down the field. Got McPherson in range, nailed a 48-yarder. Some hard times coming for Jacksonville, and the future looks a little bit brighter in Cincy. Where do y'all see Jacksonville going from here? Can they hold together long enough for Lawrence to come back? Tight ass division. We talked about Indy and Houston.
Not with the competent. They need a competent.
How long is he going to be out? I mean, that's the big question. If he's out,
they're saying at least 3 to 4 weeks, right?
they're done.
I think Texans will take over the spot then.
If he's out 3 to 4 weeks, I mean, that's pretty much the rest of the season. And
if the Texans had Tank Dell didn't get hurt, they would be for sure locked, even if Trevor Lawrence was healthy, in my opinion.
Well, they just beat him last week with Tank Dell, so you can't say that.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, we talked about the look at Nico Brown. He just came in and like just totally fucking just.
Who's Nico Brown?
Who's Nico Brown, dude?
Nico, what's his name? Collins. Collins got Nico Brown.
Samuel left the room.
So I was
Nico Brown.
I just read about
who's left on the Jags schedule? Do we know? Because
I'm reading what they're saying about Lawrence. They said they don't know. They said that he's not ruled out for the game this week. He's going to get evaluated Thursday.
Oh, they got him on a week-to-week basis. Yeah. Week-to-week right now.
I thought somebody said surgery.
No, he's not going to.
No, that's what George was saying. Well, they got the Browns coming up. That's going to be a tough game against a tough defense.
Well, we just saw what happened with the Browns against the freaking Rams. So
yeah, the Browns last 2 weeks have been not looking that good. Got the Ravens,
Panthers, and
the Bucks and the Panthers. That's winnable games, and the Titans. So, I mean, you're going to have to win at least four games to win that division. I think because the Colts and the Texans.
I don't see 4 wins right there. I see possibly 2.
So
I see 3.
Without Trevor Lawrence. Now, if they got Trevor Lawrence, I think they could win 4 games easily.
Maybe they would have to. Well, all right. We'll go to our game reviews here. Travis, you're starting off. You had the Seahawks and Cowboys. We will go to our board. Like Samuel wanted to bask in all of his glory. He is only 1 win away from Travis. Me and Jamie are tied. That's tight as fuck too, bro. If you really look at it, we're 4 wins away from the 4th to the 1st.
3rd. It's tied for 3rd. We're not. There's no 4th. It's tied for 3rd.
It could be 4th.
No, it's tied for 3rd.
Well, you're 4th.
It's tied for 3rd.
You're always gonna be 4th.
Tied for 3rd.
It's
tied for 3rd, isn't it?
Could be tied for 4th.
It's tied for 3rd.
Okay.
It could be 4th.
It's not 4th. Then who's number 3?
Because you took the points on a couple of them.
Boy, we are doing the tism shakes today, boys.
Whatever,
Be
bro.
politically correct.
Whatever. I'm trying to make it sound like it's really tight. Okay.
So tied for 3rd.
Give me a fucking break. Okay.
If you're tied, that means you're close. That means you're exact same.
Travis is winning 42-23.
You can't do this anymore.
Samo 41 and 24, and me and Jamie tied for 4th at 38 and 27. Seahawks, Cowboys. Seahawks coming in 6-6. Cowboys 9-3. Cowboys win 41-35. Thursday Night Football. Travis, how'd this go, bro?
Man, this game was a great game from the beginning. Geno Smith played one hell of a game with a bad elbow.
On the bench.
It was just, on Anthony's bench this week. Tony Pollard got in 4 scores. Dak doing what Dak does lately. I mean, 3 touchdown passes. CD. I mean, the dude is playing lights out as a wide receiver 1. Jake Ferguson, Anthony, even Texas. He's like, this guy looks like a younger version of Travis Kelce, the way he plays out there. I mean, dude.
Who went on his Instagram? Who went on his Instagram and commented on his wife? It was a picture of him and his wife, and he commented, "Yikes."
He's dating the cat.
Jamal Adams.
Their name
Oh yeah, Jamal. Somebody said something about Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams went on Buddy's Instagram and fucking typed "yikes" under the picture.
He's dating one of those twins that played basketball at Miami, the Cavender twins. Is that how you say it, Samo?
He married one of those girls?
He's dating one of them.
No, I think he's married.
Ferguson went through the whole state of Florida.
He's dating one of them.
Oh,
but
bro.
anyway, Brandon Cooks over there. He looked good. Dallas's defense, they look very suspect, especially against a good team. It seems like the good teams, their defense just isn't there. DK was lights out. He played probably the best game of his career with the 3 touchdowns. To me, in the fourth quarter, I think Pete Carroll lost them that game. They went forward on 4th down, 3 straight drives. And one of the drives, it was 28-27. No, 35-27. I think there was about 4 minutes left or 4 or 5 minutes left. This is for Dallas to tie it. They're about midfield. I don't understand. You had the lead. You're up by 8. Why not punt it and make them march the full field? If they do that, then they beat you or tied the game. But for some reason, Pete Carroll got aggressive, went for it. I think it cost them the game last 2 drives.
Yeah, a lot of questionable calls here. We talked about that Carolina Panthers thing, but when you're a team like the Seahawks and you're in contention, you got to be.
That was the game they had to win, man.
Everybody knows Pete Carroll. That's the way he plays, but goddamn,
Dude's an idiot.
I mean, that's a game you have to win right there. You had to lead the whole game.
No, I go back on everything I said. I said DK was just having a terrible year, and then he just fucking lights it up that game.
Yeah. Shout out to Gino, bro. All the flack he was getting.
Yeah,
San Francisco game.
I was on his fucking ass too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they're playing San Francisco again this week. I don't know, 2 times in 3 weeks.
Back to back.
They're going to get blown out.
He just got off that big Cowboys game. I don't know. Watch out. It could be a little shootouty.
So what do you think? The 49ers lay an egg after beating the shit out of the Eagles and proving they're the best team in the NFC?
They're not gonna lay an egg. I'm just saying. I think Gino's gonna have a much better game than he did. The first time. I mean, you can't call the 49ers out on it against anybody this season.
Yeah.
They're a powerhouse. I think they're a straight shot to another NFC title appearance.
Unless the injury happens.
You look like you're
If healthy.
If Brock Purdy's weapons are healthy. Yeah.
Why do you have the fuck me eyes on Anthony right now?
I don't know, dude, because he's really
thinking.
He's thinking, dude.
That gas station edible hit him.
Yeah, bro. What do you think of dude, we're gonna get into the 49ers, man. We'll double.
I cannot wait. I cannot
We're gonna
wait.
delve more into your theory. I want to see you two go fucking at it. But
I
yeah,
cannot wait for this.
fun game on Thursday night. All right. Falcons and Jets. This was Falcons week.
You should find me on TV, bitch.
Yeah. Poor Jets fans, man. I feel so
Who's
bad.
that team that runs the South? Better watch your stupid mouth.
Not red and black.
Oh,
In the division with
Falcons.
7. We are the farthest from heaven.
Jets, SECK, suck.
Fuck them Jets, bro. Falcons win 13-8. Go to 6-6. Jets go 4-8. Sunday 1 p.m. To the victors go the spoils. Take it from here, Samo. Lead us through this miserable game.
Appreciate that.
Oh man, defense, baby. Jesse Bates. He's the savior of my team. Man, what a terrible football game. I tried to not watch, like it was on, and I just went and ran errands while it was on.
Bro, we were talking. I was like, we were like trying to like talk. Dude, you were just like non-existent for like the whole game. Like you weren't even like.
Dude, it was.
I was in the hospital and and they're trying to release us from the hospital. I'm like, no, I got to finish watching the game. I've been up here all weekend. I've been wanting to leave the next game.
You gotta
Desmond Ritter looked.
You gotta be the only person in the world in a hospital.
God, Desmond Ritter, man. I had so much hope for this kid this year. The Desmond Ritter experiment is over. After
he won you the game.
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
The experiment is over.
He's the only guy that catches.
He gone. Bijan Robinson. Everybody played mediocre, and we still got to win. I mean, the Kyle Pitts was the leading receiver. I'm done. Who? Kyle Pitts
threw it, baby.
51 yards. 51 yards was the total receiver. Kyle Pitts was the leader in that category for the Falcons. I just, like I said before the game, that the Jets offense was so bad that they're not going to be able to beat the Falcons. Are just a little bit better on that side. So that's why I had Falcons winning, and they did exactly what I thought was going to happen. It was going to be a snooze fest. The Jets didn't score a touchdown, but I will say this, that the Falcons haven't allowed a touchdown in 26 drives, and it's the league lead.
45.
Is it 45?
45 straight drives. The Falcons defense has not gave up a touchdown.
26-45. That is
no way. 45?
Look it up. I saw it the other day. It was a stat. Falcons defense has not given up. has not given up a touchdown.
26 before he started the Jets game.
Probably.
Travis, man.
I don't even. Did y'all? You don't even have that many possessions, did y'all?
No.
I didn't think so.
Travis, from what you caught, man, same stuff.
Dude, man, it was just a defensive battle. Like Sam said, Jesse Bates. He's probably
not a defensive battle.
That was two struggling
offenses. Come on, let's be real, guys. Let's be real.
I mean, I think the Jets, who are notoriously bad on the run defense, sold out on the run and said, "You're gonna have to beat Desmond Ritter. You're gonna have to beat us."
DJ Reader.
I said
they haven't had a good run all. They haven't had a good run all year. Jets haven't been able to run the ball or pass the fucking ball.
No, I'm talking about their defense though. They sold
10-5 at halftime. 10-5.
Bijan Robinson got lit the fuck up in the end zone.
That's because they stopped. They didn't give a fuck. They said Ritter beat us in the air, and I mean he did. He threw the one.
Hey, I'm just glad they gave the ball to Bijan for that to happen, because if Desmond had the ball, that would have been a fumble touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. He did exactly what you needed him to do, not turn the ball over.
And what's up with the Jets' rush offense? Like Brees Hall, 16 yards.
We can't open any up. We can't, dude. So
you're rushing. Your best runner was Dalvin Cook with 35 yards.
Bro,
and Xavier Gibson, Pro Bowler. Give him the Pro Bowl.
They literally had a play where like it was a handoff to Brees, and the offensive line, for all intents and purposes, was pretty good this game. You had 4 sacks, and 2 of them were like in like the last few minutes.
Yeah, on Trevor Siemian.
Dude, they were giving Tim Boyle all the time in the world to throw. The Falcons were not rushing.
He sucks. I'd give him an hour to throw the fucking ball.
Exactly. So you can't even blame it on the freaking line anymore, because he's sitting there in our pocket. He's just making shitty throws. I'm like, dude, Zach Wilson with a pocket like this that we haven't had that all season. I'm like, God damn, just put him out there for the love of God. But they decided to put Trevor Siemian in.
Get the fucking
excitement of all the fucking Delulu fucking Jets fans at Mazzi's. We're like, yeah, Trevor Siemian. And I'm like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. But dude, that fucking safety.
That sounds like the most pathetic bar of all time.
Bro,
it is pretty bad.
The food's good though. It was good. But bro, there was a Falcons fan sitting in the middle of all the Jets fans, and like they were like about to kick him out.
I'm glad.
Kind of like Jamie.
And I'm like,
I don't talk shit.
I'm sitting there with like 2 or 3 Jets fans, and I'm like, why are we doing that, dude? We're in Atlanta. Like, you can have a Falcons fan. Like, just people get so, and our team sucks. Our fucking team sucks. Like, come on, that's what you get. Your team sucks. People get to talk shit. That's how it is, bro. But that safety that we got back on that 2-0, I took a picture. I'm like, that is the most Jets Falcons score I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I knew that. I knew there was going to be a safety.
2-0. I'm like, God damn.
I think 3-2 at one point. Didn't we go down and kick a field goal in the second quarter? It was 3-2 at one point.
It was. Yeah, I should have got a picture of that.
Because then you guys went down and scored it. I think it was 3-5.
No, he scored that touchdown.
Dude, I was
touchdown first.
No.
I was getting a little litty, man. And
it was 7-5 though.
Dude, I get so entertained when they keep handing the ball to Cordarrelle Patterson. Like they did it, and like he chugged like his way to the sideline, and I stood up, I'm like, look at that fat piece of shit.
He's so fucking big.
He's almost big as me. Oh no, dude. He's 280 fucking pounds, bro. A running back. Good God Almighty! I'm like, dude needs to be a linebacker.
6'2",
Boys looking like Kelvin Benjamin.
Kelvin Benjamin, busted can of biscuits chugging down the field. But we were all talking about the Brees Hall issue at the bar too, man. He looked slow. He maybe injured. I don't know, but he just looked
not
slow.
The best conditions either.
The field's always.
Remember Todd Gurley? He came back so fast off that torn ACL that it caused arthritis in his knee. Are you worried about that? I mean, he came back quick.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe, but I mean that's longer term stuff. We'll start seeing that in the next few years if that comes to fruition. But I mentioned earlier about the line; they were able to protect Boyle, and they were opening up lanes. Like I saw a whole play where like the right guard and the right tackle fucking opened up the Red Seas, and fucking Brees runs that way, and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. That looks like a designed run. There's no way he was supposed to run to the fucking left. But no, he goes directly into the fucking wall when there's a wide open hole here. Like there's a lot of lack of side to side movements, which ACL could be kind of bothering them. But there's most running backs you'll see Eckler do it, you'll see CMC do it, you see all the bigger guys do it, and they'll do and then they'll juke into that hole.
Derrick Henry.
But he's just like, there's no
like a robot.
Yeah, Bajan, no, Derrick Henry don't do that. Derrick Henry runs through fucking people.
Tyler
Yeah.
Algier.
Cordero Patterson, Michael Turner. What are we just saying names?
Ramondale Stevenson.
Lamondale.
Well, Bijan looked bad doing that at the beginning of the game, especially the first half. The second half, he started getting it going, but
Dude's starting to run like Trent Richardson out there.
You think he might be nursing something too?
Wasn't he on the cover of fucking Men? Richardson, no.
he's on the cover of fucking Men.
Fucking Madden, bro.
Men?
Oh, I thought he said fucking Men. I was like, what?
Madden.
It's not that kind of show, dude.
Madden, bro. But no, do y'all think maybe Bijan might be nursing a little something?
No,
No, I think he's fine. I just think losing McGarry, that's starting offensive tackle. So,
What
I
was that
mean,
that came in for him? Oh fuck, I can't remember his name.
Do you know?
anyways,
You know what you need to do, bro? You know what you need to do?
No, I
Unless
have
you
so much,
already know the name.
I have so much information. It comes from
Unless
Storm.
you already know the name,
He
don't
came
say
in-
anything
He
unless
came
you
in and
know
did a
the
really
name
good
of
job.
someone
He
who
did
you're
a pretty
talking
good
about.
job, though. He did a pretty good job, though.
We're gonna, dude. I'm doing a clip.
Storm.
I'm doing a clip, and I'm gonna do a little counter on how many times Jamie says, "Who's that?" Fucking what's his name?
I
Bro,
got so
just
much
don't say
information.
anything
I got
else
so
about
much.
the name.
It's gonna trigger though. It
Oh my
triggers.
God,
He
at
ain't
least
help me.
say something like Nico Brown.
I said Storm. His name's Storm. I think his last name's Storm.
Good God
Shut
Almighty!
the fuck up. He played pretty decent though.
Yeah,
Caleb's
he-
listed as like weak, so we'll see.
he's going to be out for a few weeks with the sprained MCL. So,
Yeah.
he'll be out
Shitty
a few
game. Two shitty offenses. Congratulations, you guys won 6-6. You guys are heading to. I don't know where you're heading to in that division. I mean,
We have a 2-game lead on our opponents.
aren't the Bucks?
Oh,
The
one and a
Bucks win.
half.
No. You got one game, and if y'all lose to
One
the
and a half.
Bucks,
He had a game and a half going into the game, I thought.
It's a game and a half.
Game and a half.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
How do
I
you
know we own the division because we're 3-0 against everybody.
Because we beat the Bucks already.
one game?
Yeah, we're 3-0 in our division, so we own the tiebreakers.
Tiebreaker. Well, you're
It's
not.
all right, dude. We'll be in the playoffs while you guys will be nowhere.
The playoffs,
You know
baby. Go
what's crazy?
Chiefs.
Nowhere.
You know what's crazy is
Nowhere.
that might be the worst team on this podcast because the Patriots beat you guys, then we beat you guys. So
Yeah.
I know who you guys are talking about. I'm a Chiefs fan. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure you are.
I don't know what
Hey,
you're talking about.
what happened? What happened the last time the Falcons were in the playoffs? What did they do?
Was it 28-3?
Oh, yeah.
Man, no
Nah. Actually, the last time the Falcons were in the playoffs, we
we
lost.
played
in the
against the Eagles.
Yeah, we lost in
Yeah.
the first round. So get your fucking history right, you fuck.
Nobody cares about first rounds.
When's the last time the
Might as well
Patriots
stayed at home.
When's the last time the Patriots had a winning season? Oh, wait.
stupid. My team's won 2
Oh, yeah.
Super Bowls in the last 2 years.
Shut the
So,
fuck.
uh.
I will fucking wipe my ass.
No,
with that
so
jersey.
in all seriousness, I told this to Amanda when she's like, "Why are you putting on the Mahomes jersey?"
Just like that. Just like that.
Because they lost 2. I said, I am not wearing a Jets jersey until they score 2 touchdowns in a football game.
Why do you think I haven't worn any
I
Patriots
refuse.
shit?
I refuse.
Do you see any Patriots shit on? No. I have this, and that's a
Yeah.
Red Sox hat, and they suck dick.
I love my Jets, but you guys are in fucking timeout. Okay. Score 2 touchdowns.
Timeout.
Timeout. Okay. Chargers.
Has even had 2 touchdowns all year.
I don't think we
I'm
have.
done. Chargers and Patriots. Chargers win a shootout 6-0 against the Patriots to move to 5-7. Patriots 2-10. Jamie, how's your Patriots?
So watching this game,
This
I don't
is
think
worse
I've
than
seen-
our game.
excuse me, sir, I'm speaking. I don't think I don't think I've seen worse weather conditions. I think it was like tornado on the field.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, it was fine. They just both fucking suck. That's right. That is the worst offense I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like Stevenson was the one bright spot, and then he gets hurt. Devontae Parker, who's 72 years old, was the best receiver. That offense is terrible. I don't give a fuck who you put back there as quarterback that's available to them. They need a guy at quarterback that can just run the fucking ball, and then sometimes throw it if he has to.
Zeke
Bill
Elliott. looked
Belichick
fine.
can't coach a guy like that.
No,
Malik
because they
Cunningham.
try Cam Newton.
Your best player is Zeke Elliott.
I mean, right now, honestly, our best player, 7 of them are on defense. There's not one offensive player that's in the top 10 on their team, in my personal opinion.
So bad.
They're just so bad. I mean, they were able to stop and contain the Chargers, because Herbert and that offense is like supposed to be explosive and score all these points, and Eckler's supposed to be dynamic, and Keenan Allen's one of the best receivers. They held him in check. Like nobody scored a touchdown, obviously, because it was 6-0.
I think it was just really cold.
It might have been. I don't know, but it was just ugly. Like they never came on red zone because I don't think anybody got in the red zone. There was 16 fucking punts in that game. Like
It's got it. I honestly think it has something to do with the weather, man. It had to have been what, like 20 degrees. Fucking dude, I don't know. Have y'all ever been to a football game where it's been that fucking cold before? Like even just attended? I'm talking -17 in the wind chill.
No.
Because dude, when we went to the Jets Patriots game last year at Gillette at the end of November,
that's
and
cold.
dude, we sat all the way up, like on the wall that high, and it was 20 degrees, -17 or 18 in the wind chill, just sitting there. And I'm like, I can't imagine what it's like on the field. It can't be good getting hit, fucking just cold. You're trying to get
smash in their hand.
It makes a fucking difference. And there's some teams, there's some quarterbacks. Justin Herbert, definitely probably not one of them.
Yeah.
There are some quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers notably, Tom Brady notably, Matt Ryan even notably, coming from Boston College. There's some cold weather quarterbacks that just thrive. Mahomes thrives in cold weather. You've seen him do it before. But some guys just cannot play in that weather, man. And I don't care who you are, bro. I know it's all about being tough, but -17 in the wind chill, dude, I don't even want to be breathing in that fucking weather. No less playing a football game.
I mean, I was in Fenway when it was like 40, it was probably about 40 degrees, and it was fucking cold. The wind was blowing.
It's a whole different type of cold, but yeah, y'all suck, bro.
That was just terrible. That offense is terrible. I like Zappy. He just doesn't make very good decisions with the ball. Like, I like his arm. I like his talent, but he just not smart with the ball.
Well, we all got this one right, didn't we?
Well, I mean, fucking blind, man.
Dude, a fun note. They won 6-0. The spread was 6.
What is it?
Yeah, 6 exactly.
Vegas wins.
Yeah. You know what the spread is this week on the Chargers?
They play. You talking about the Steelers and the Patriots?
No, Chargers.
Who are they playing?
Somebody. It's one of our games, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. No, it's not. No. The Chargers spread this week, 6. Also,
It's the Broncos.
yeah. 49ers and Eagles. Samo, fucking light us up on this one. 49ers win 42.
Oh my God.
What was the score for the Eagles?
A lot to a little,
Yeah.
really.
For they put up
42-19.
42-19. I forgot to write down. 49ers moved to 9-3. Eagles moved to 10-2. Sunday, 4:20 a.m. Samo, how'd it go?
All right. So all year I've been hearing, hey, shut the fuck up. All year I've been hearing all of y'all say Brock Purdy, system quarterback. Brock Purdy, oh, Mr. Irrelevant, last pick. He only does what his weapons does. What about fucking Jalen Hurts, huh? How about him? He's got some of the best weapons in NFL, and all we hear is praise Jalen. Oh, God, Jalen, you're so good. Nobody talks about Brock. Well, listen to this shit. Hold on. I got the numbers, my boys. I got the numbers right here. So this season, Jalen Hurts has 242 completions on 358 pass attempts. Brock Purdy has 214 on 305. Brock Purdy has a 70% pass completed, whatever percentage. 2,871 yards to Jalen Hurts, 2,697 yards. Also, one more touchdown, 19 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts has 18. Jalen Hurts also has 10 picks. Brock Purdy has 6 picks. So, therefore, Brock Purdy is better than Jalen fucking Hurts. Yeah, I said it. Brock Purdy's better.
I mean,
I'm out, dog.
Brock Purdy is the fucking
Yo, he was spewing,
man, all right?
he was spewing this shit
This dude-
on Sunday
this
night.
dude-
No. Listen,
this dude has
listen.
text messages
listen.
to me talking about Jalen Hurts is the best fantasy player. He's so good. I love
Listen,
Jalen Hurts.
that's because of the tush push. But once they
Jesus
get rid of the
God,
tush
I'm
push,
out,
once
dog.
they get rid of the tush push, go ahead, leave.
why
You
is
don't
he
wanna
the
hear-
only one that can do it, though?
You don't want to hear the truth, bro. It's cool. Yeah, bye. Anyways,
Why
once
is
they
he the
get
only one that can do it, though?
once they get rid of the tush push, Jalen Hurts goes to an average fantasy player, average at best. Anyways, anyways, Brock Purdy has been on a mission. What did Jimmy G would throw you about a pick or two a game in that same offense. Brock Purdy's not throwing none. 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. He's had 6 all year. This Jimmy G would have 13 at this point. That would probably more than that. So I don't want to hear, oh, Brock Purdy's doing what he should be. Last pick in the draft, most disrespected man in the NFL. Fucking bow down, son. Bow down. Also,
let Travis have a rebuttal.
I just want to know what happens when the weapons go away. Oh, they lose.
what about Hurts? What's Hurts without his weapons?
His weapons stay healthy.
Okay, I'm just saying, what is he without his weapons?
His weapons stay healthy. I'm just saying, when Debo was out, Kittle was out, Ayuk was banged up, and it was just him and Christian.
He wasn't even looking average.
Games. He looked average
against less opponents than the Eagles, in my opinion.
Yeah, you guys want to dwell on the past, but I
will say this.
Brock Purdy, baby.
I will say this. The 49ers, just whenever they play against the tougher competition, they just like smacking around everybody.
Anyways, how about Debo Samuel wearing the all-black Air Forces, talking shit on the secondary all year, saying how trash they were, and then he goes out and puts up 116 yards and scores 2 touchdowns.
Well, we already know
on 4 receptions. You have to add that on 4 receptions.
That's because he burnt their second 4. That's even more impressive. He absolutely burnt their secondary.
Well, you know what? We talk about Brock Purdy and his weapons. I think there's only one weapon that really matters, and that's CMC, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro. Dude, if he doesn't have that run game backing him up, if he doesn't have that automatic check down who can always pick up 10, 15 yards.
And where the defense, the linebackers have to stay on the play action. They can't.
He becomes a completely different quarterback. And the Eagles do not have a CMC. They don't have anywhere near a CMC.
Well, considering their biggest rusher of the night was Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, and DeAndre Swift was, especially in the beginning of the season, was looking pretty good. Bro, they're not even on the same fucking plane, bro. CMC is in a league of his own.
He's running different.
I think that makes a huge difference. I think if you take CMC away from Brock Purdy, he becomes an average quarterback.
It's just maybe.
When Debo and Brandon Ayuk and all them were out, he was average. I'm just saying he's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but you take away his weapons, they were losing ball games. So hopefully the 49ers can stay healthy, and they're the best team in the NFC.
I wish I could get George Kittle on this podcast because he said the same shit I've been saying. Oh yeah, you guys keep system quarterback, huh? Well, 4 touchdowns and a win. So.
I said he's a good quarterback.
So the real test is put him in New England or the Jets and see if he has the same success. Anyway,
put Tom Brady on those teams. Those teams are fucking ass.
That's a shitty point, Jamie. Because
that's a terrible point.
You're talking about he's
Mahomes
great.
would be shitty.
Mahomes would be shitty on those teams.
49ers best team. They just smacked Dallas. They smacked Philadelphia. They stay healthy. They are the best team in the NFC.
Zach Wilson
and being in the league.
He has this dude. We heard nothing but about on talent and mobility from Zach, bro. Don't fucking matter, dude. If you're on a shitty fucking team, you're gonna be a shitty quarterback, dude. Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence with the Urban Meyer team, Bryce Young with this team. I mean, those
perfect fucking
mismanaged.
Bryce Young is a perfect example.
But then Trevor
pick.
Lawrence shows you the mismanagement of what can happen when you mismanage a franchise quarterback.
I call you that, and I raise you the Jets about mismanaging franchise quarterback.
Exactly,
bro. Dude.
Exactly.
Greatest example, Geno Smith. Smith, bro. Dude, he had no hope when we kicked him to the fucking curb. And
I think he developed some. I think he developed a lot.
As a starter.
I think he went to the fucking Seahawks, and they've got DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, and at the time, Disley was going off too.
Yeah.
Dude, he went to a team that had some weapons and a coach that knew how to coach him as well.
He's always had decent running backs, too.
Bro, it does all. I think the system has about 80% of the.
I will say this. The 49ers was having the Eagles players cry on the sidelines.
They wanted
revenge on the sidelines crying.
They wanted revenge on the NFC Championship.
Trent Williams was absolutely dominating.
He's the best lineman in the game. He's
the
best lineman in the game.
Jalen Carter tried to rush on him. I saw one play. Trent Williams hit him with a swipe and just swiped his ass. Dude, it's like when you have your son right here and he's trying to tackle you and you just get down, little peon. That's what he did.
I think the biggest thing from the game is that
he's the best lineman in the game.
That guy is a savage, bro.
In order for Jalen Hurts to be effective, you need the run game to work too. Like that's just the same thing with Purdy. If that run game's good, that play action, them linebackers got to stay. You could have Ayuk, Samuel go over the top and beat them. I mean, you don't go 4 for 116 off of 10-yard passes. Like, you're going downfield.
Yeah.
Well, Purdy, man. Purdy,
I'm not 100% sold on him. I believe he has a lot of talent, but he's got some of the best weapons around him.
Oh, just wait till the playoffs start, brother.
Every quarterback in the NFL, you have to have your weapons
Oh,
around you to be a winner. Except for
Mostly
Tom
Tom
Brady. He's the only fucking guy that
Real exception. Real exception.
Deion Branch, Dante Stallworth, Jabbar Gaffney. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
bro. Dude, somebody said that at work the other day talking about
Randy Moss.
Oh fuck, I forgot about him.
they didn't win a Super Bowl with him though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
how do you not win a Super Bowl with the best receiver of all time, though?
True.
All right. We'll go on to Sunday Night Football.
We couldn't
Chiefs-
cheat that game. That's why.
Chiefs and Packers, man. Forgetting, hold on. We got some comments we got to go over real quick. You're forgetting the rushing touchdowns. Yeah, we talked about the rushing touchdowns. You know, he's, without the rushing touchdowns, like Samo said, he thinks he's mediocre and
Push.
push.
He gets like 2 of those a game.
But
That's
it fucking works. Why does it ever? I don't understand why more quarterbacks don't do that. It works. So fucking.
Brady's was the person that started that shit.
I mean, like,
Do that quarterback sneak and the push with Brady before anybody.
To ride it. They try to get in between them. No, you need to get on top and get them to fucking shove your ass.
All right.
Ask Reggie Bush. He knows.
Chiefs and Packers, Sunday Night Football.
Give me a
Chiefs lose 19-27 to the Packers. Packers moved to 6-6. Chiefs dropped to 8-4. My biggest question, man, are these Packers for real, bro? Are they for real? Time to start taking a very, very hard look at this team. Jordan Love's been playing very well these past couple of games, man. 267, 3 scores. Dobbs was big. Watson was bigger. Both had the 70s in the rushing and receiving yards. Watson, of course, with the 2 scores. Christian fucking Watson, ladies and gentlemen. Praise the fucking Lord. He's here. We've been waiting all season. He is here. Dylan did pretty good, too. Defense did well. The Chiefs' run game was just flowing here, man. Pacheco looks outstanding. He looks like he's running with anger and looks like he's running from something, bro. He is playing on a whole different level this year, bro. We saw it last year, but this year he's really, really shining, and they're really trying to give him a lot of design runs, too. I'm looking at their plays and stuff. It's working out really well for him. 110 yards and a score. Kelsey was solid as well. 81 yards on 4 catches. Scoreless, though, bro. Scoreless. Where them Travis Kelsey touchdowns at, bro?
Only 5 targets. I mean, that's not
Patrick Mahomes has been not good this year, bro.
Yeah, been a little sloppy, bro. That offense.
I don't know. Where are we at? Week 14?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a great game, a masterpiece put together from Patrick Mahomes yet this year. What's going on with that?
I don't know. I think it has a lot to do with the receivers, man. I think they're still jockeying. Like, it looks like one week it looks like Rice, the next week it looks like MVS, the next week it looks like it might be Rice, and maybe MVS. They have kind of.
You say MVS, stop. It's
Yeah,
Rasheed Rice. He's the guy.
Well, man, yeah, but I mean,
targets.
Yeah, I mean he was good, but it's like, where's the Tyreek Hill?
Right now Travis Kelsey's such a big part of that offense.
With 5 targets?
They're taking away Kelsey and nobody else is doing anything.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's not.
Like, they need to open up Kelsey. Like, if Kelsey can get 10 targets a game and get his usual 7 to 8 catches a game, everybody else is going to play well. But teams are clamping down on Kelsey. Yeah, 4 for 81. You look at it, it's a good game, but then you see
are you guys
Kelsey, you're like, man, that's not 7 or 8 catches for $130 and a score. Like, this has been 4 straight games Kelsey's been scoreless.
Is Patrick Mahomes a top pick next year as quarterback?
Yeah, they're gonna go get some weapons. I mean,
fantasy wise.
Yeah, when you talk about them needing to open up Kelsey, it's like, yeah, but if he doesn't get open up and they clamp him down, he doesn't get his targets. They need a receiver to burst out here. But like, Rice has been good, I'll give you that. But like, they need a guy who they can count on for 100 yards a game.
Yeah,
like Tyreek Hill was. Who they have? Juju, when even Juju had a
Juju was good last year.
Yeah, for sure. And they don't have that. I mean, Rice, like I said, is good. He still might be a little bit away from maybe being that guy. But I find them in the draft next year. If you watch them, they might end up trading up. They end up getting a Marvin Harrison or another one of these top guys coming out of college, man, that can really go off. Maybe a big guy who can run a nice like 4.4. Like, okay. They might be back to what they were at, but right
Get
now,
you a Malik Neighbors, man. He's been balling.
somebody
yeah.
that can move.
Yeah.
That ass out of the way.
I just I don't see it from the Chiefs this year. To me, I don't.
I don't
I
either.
know it's early still, and they can turn it on at any time, but
The games they've been winning,
down.
the games they've been winning are like they're not those Kansas City Chiefs games that were.
Have they won yet since they came off their bye? I don't think they've won a game since their bye. That's what, 3 in a row now? 3 losses or
No, man, and Mahomes, when it comes down to kind of, maybe not the last drive, but like, crunch time, maybe mid game, third quarter. I called that Mahomes pick. I don't know if I sent it in the chat on the snap or text, but I'm like, yep, I said Mahomes pick incoming. Watch, second throw, interception. I'm like, I fucking knew it. It was just the stars were aligned, and I knew it was gonna fucking happen. He's always good for a pick now. The turnover killed him. Gotta talk about these penalties. Okay. I'm gonna start. God damn, bro. You smell like fucking trap house, dude. Dude, I got
damn,
Tizzle mouse.
I'm getting contact, bro. So
hopefully my PO doesn't watch this.
Okay. So yeah, we'll talk about the Mahomes one first. I feel like there was a call that really could have gone either way, to be honest with you. You know me, I'm normally a Mahomes dick rider, got my Mahomes jersey on, but like
and knee pads.
It was inbounds, but at the same time, he was running out of bounds. At the same time, it is Mahomes. Like, there just wasn't a need to make that hit there. Like, he was clearly going out of bounds. It was made inbounds, but still, it's like, why
players already giving himself up.
Why even risk it? Like, why even make the hit?
I don't understand why people hit near the sideline. Like, he's already running the sideline. Like, at the end of the day, what do you get? 1 more yard? Who gives a fuck? Like,
yeah.
Why are we gonna censor that now? If somebody's running towards the sideline, we're gonna say defenseless player now, and
it depends.
I know, but at the same time, knowing Patrick Mahomes, if they make that rule, he's gonna turn upfield.
Yeah, because they're gonna try to ease up on him.
He'll take off upfield and go get another 20 yards because defenses are slowing down. Like, oh, we can't hit him, and then he takes off.
Yeah, okay. I agree with you. No one's talking about rule changes. I'm just saying, like, it's as a defensive player, like, like, they're gonna call that. Like, they have a high likelihood of calling that. Like, I'm not saying just let him run. But goddamn, it's Patrick Mahomes. He's not gonna fucking turn up field. Like, he's already clearly going out of bounds. They need to stop the clock.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. Like, it was just unnecessary. So, like I said, I could have seen it going either way. Really, I knew Mahomes was gonna get the call, but the big thing, bro, and I put it up on our ad, bro, the fucking pass interference, dude. That was a god awful no call.
There was a lot of bad officiating.
Yeah,
you think it's a makeup call?
That's what I've heard. That's when I'm asking around, especially at work today, asking around people that were watching the game. They said probably maybe a makeup call, but that's a huge call to make, dude.
Yeah, especially
that's in the 10-yard. Yeah, dude, that's a 60-yard pass in the 10, which I think Mahomes was probably aiming for the PI. A lot of quarterbacks end up doing that where they kind of make it not really that catchable, but knowing they're probably going to get a call out of it to be able to just scoot up field.
Tom Brady was great at that.
Tom Brady was awesome at that. But, dude, he's on his back with his arm around his fucking neck. Like, come on, dude. Like, you got to call that. Even Chris Collinsworth, as much as we hate him, like, dude, you got to call that.
Here's a guy right here on top of another guy.
Do y'all agree that should have been called?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it should have been called, but
I think we're
at the point where it's like last year in the Super Bowl. We shouldn't have called the James Bradbury holding because, that cost us the game. The refs, jump in the middle of the game. And then you have this game where it's like, oh, the ref didn't throw the flag when it's an obvious foul. Just depends on the crew these days. You know what I mean? Like, one crew might let your team play. They don't want to be the outcome of a game. And then another game, you're going to have a different crew that's going to throw the flag every single fucking time. So
really, there's holding.
At this point, you're going to have to start studying who the crew is officiating the games.
Yeah. There was a few games I was watching that these motherfuckers were hand fighting and fucking holding. They weren't calling nothing. Yeah. And I think us at the public are at a disadvantage because we get to see 2, 3, 4 times and slow down. You got to realize that referees are doing this in real time. Not saying that play.
Well, that's why they have the review system.
I agree. Not saying that play wasn't blatant obvious, but, at the same time, we can even go back to college where the 4th down, that wasn't a catch. But, at the same time.
I think the issue comes around when you're talking about maybe try to, like, speed these games up now. And the only way to really, if you really want to fix this, is make penalties reviewable.
Not reviewable, but there should be New York should overlook it. And if New York sees something blatant obvious, if the guy on the TV is talking about it for fucking
At least
3
in
minutes,
the last 2 minutes, bro. Come on.
it needs to be a 1-score game. There needs to be somebody on the game. I mean, that was a game that was in prime time, so like all eyes were on it. So it should have been New York quick. Hey man, y'all need to look at this.
Yeah, but they can't.
Can we talk about Mahomes' pick and Chris Collinsworth talking about how it was just an amazing interception?
Dude, that was a terrible fucking interception.
I know, but you know,
Just the
Chris
way
is
this
like,
guy
"Oh, it's
throws the
still a
ball,
good
man, it's incredible, man. I'm telling you, man.
The way he threw that ball, the angle it came out of, it was just amazing. Only one guy can do that right there.
Grab the
Yeah.
balls.
Only one guy can throw an interception and make it look good.
You see, he didn't even look at the guy he was throwing it to.
But no, yeah, the officiating, I mean, I don't know what they're going to have to do to crack down, but I
Jim
mean,
says find the refs for missed calls.
They do.
I think so too. You
They do
You
that.
know, the players have to go to press conferences and answer questions.
Mhm.
Why don't the referees have to do it in every sport? Why
Because
do the refs get off scot-free and not have to sit down and answer questions from reporters?
one's
They're
a
part of the
player
game.
union, because they're under a union probably, and there's probably something in there that they can't go talk about.
NFL players are under a union.
But you can't go to a ref and ask him questions because that's like
Why?
asking a coach about a call on the play. What's going to happen if they go in a press conference? and
Coaches get questioned, GMs get questioned, owners
they
get
can't speak
questioned,
on it because they'll get
players.
fined.
Everybody gets questioned, but
But they
the
can't speak on it
referees.
because they get fined.
Well, I'll kind of jump in as someone who's
Question
been.
the fans too. You know what I'm saying? I got something to say. The South got something to say.
I'll I'll jump in as someone who's been, yeah, it's not like collegiate level or anything, but I'm refereeing semi high school hockey for the last 15 years. Yeah, bro. It can be a tough job out there, and people do get angry. They're gonna get angry no matter what you fucking call, but you're talking about referees on a global scale here.
They're making
On a
moolah.
nationally televised game. Millions and millions and millions of dollars are at stake every single time. These
And they're making millions too, though.
yeah, they're making good money.
Yeah, I don't know
still,
about
it's
They're
just
not
like-
making millions.
Not
They
making-
ain't making millions.
Making good money.
They're making 100,000 per game.
They're making-
Yeah. Hal says because they're supposed to be impartial and non-political. Sure, but like you just can't like they're
They make 200. They make 205 grand a year.
Yeah.
As an NFL ref.
That's pretty good. One of the things that we're taught actually in like our like AAU like USA hockey like referee classes is like don't make yourself a part of the game.
Yeah.
And a lot of these crews that you're seeing, especially as of late, especially this season's been, maybe it's just more I'm watching more football, but it's been abominable.
It's been really bad this
There
season.
was a game last week. Yeah, there was a game last week where literally the announcers were talking about this referee crew is making themselves the most important part of this entire game.
Yeah.
Because they
Well, let
keep calling everything.
Let me ask you a question. Would you A, have them calling everything, or B, have it what happened at the Packers Chiefs game where they didn't call it? I mean, like you can't play both sides of the fence and be like, oh, they didn't call it, and then now they're calling too much. It's like,
Make obvious calls.
well, I agree with
You
you.
know, dude, we don't need to have fucking.
Because if we
We
break
don't
it
need to
down,
have 10 holding penalties again,
It's-
bro, on the
there
line.
could be a flag every
There's
single.
a hold every there's holding every play.
Yeah, you can throw a flag every.
forever. It's like you don't want to make yourself part of the game. So I
But you're
think they
part
need to
of the
call-
game.
Yeah. I really do think referees need to start speaking. I do agree with what your dad says, but they need to start either getting fined or at least having to do a press
They do that
conference.
in baseball where they get the report cards and shit like that, and then they'll get shittier games because I'm sure the referees goes by
And
game.
go back to the fucking fundamentals. Like you're saying, Jamie, wide receivers and corners are hand fighting 10 yards downfield these days. It's supposed to be 5 yards. It's
Right.
like the NBA. Fucking call traveling.
Yeah, and then they'll call shit within the 5-yard boundary all the fucking time.
Holding.
There's plenty of plays where I'm watching where they'll call a holding or they'll call illegal hands to the face or they'll call like some sort of interference. Like, and I'll stand. I'm like, dude, it's within 5 yards. I don't know.
It's
They'll
a fourth.
call that.
It's
But they won't
33.
call that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm
70 yards down the field.
they have to go back to retraining and they need to let the NFL players know, hey, we're going to start calling this. And next year, it might suck for the first 3 weeks and then the game will get fucking cleaned up.
It's about consistency, though. You
Yeah.
can't, the different. I think the consistency is the biggest thing that everyone's mad about because you got one game that's officiated good and one officiated like shit.
Yeah, Samo, speak, man.
I mean, I agree with what all y'all are saying, dude. The refs have been fucking this game up for years, bro. What
Those
else is
replacement
fucking
refs that 1 year that
What
did
else is
that.
new,
Somebody
bro?
said that.
Those are the worst.
I mean, we might as well get some damn freaking robots out there. You know, I went into racetrack the other day and they had a robot mopping their floors about the size of an R2D2.
Are you for real?
They need those motherfuckers out there, but they need to make them to be like 5'8", so they're up to height standards and
See everything.
get those motherfuckers to make the calls. All right.
I mean, they're trying to go that way in baseball. There should be some kind of scorecard they get and go back over the NFL. What do? They do that in basketball too. The last 2 minutes are looked on and shit like that. Like there needs to be something.
If the robot makes a bad call, what are you gonna say? You suck, robot. You can sound like a fucking idiot.
Hal mentioned something about grading the officials and having the highest grade officials.
That's usually what they do.
They do that. They do that already for the playoffs, though. Like these,
these
officials have to have the highest grades to be a playoff official, and then you keep going on to the next, to the conference, and then the Super Bowl and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, then you start getting.
But the public doesn't get to know that.
Speaking of refs, I do got a bone to pick with Jamie real quick. Just a little off-topic thing. I know Tom Brady said this year that the NFL's gotten soft with everything. You motherfucker made it soft. He made it soft.
Man, the football's soft.
Breakable winning balls. All right, guys.
I mean, I don't know about that, but I heard what Alex Smith came out and said, like, shut your fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up, Alex.
Well, Randy Moss was against Tom Brady, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I agree. Like, part of it was
telling Randy Moss shut his mouth.
His legacy is not built on the game without the tuck rule and the knees and all that shit. Like, everything was built around him, and we all know that. Like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Let's move on, guys.
Quarterback competition does suck this year, though. Anyway.
Game previews. All right. First game of the week, we're going to do Thursday Night Football, sadly. Patriots versus Steelers. Patriots coming in 2-10. Steelers coming in 7-5. Steelers are minus 280, minus 6-point favorites. Jamie?
Yeah. Yeah, we're done. I got the Steelers.
Steelers?
Steelers. Right across the board, my boy.
It should be different. Choose the Patriots just because we got Trubisky starting at quarterback. I don't know who the Patriots.
You can't take it back now. I was told you can't take it back.
Yeah, I can't take it back. Once you say it, you can't take it back.
You can do whatever the fuck I want to. I heard Cunningham's been taking reps at quarterback. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. That team's, if they win, cool, good for them. If they don't, what's new? Like, I think the Steelers losing this game would be a bigger thing than the Patriots winning the game, which is the exact same thing. But
can we flex this game?
Yeah, that's all the shitty games are played on Thursday. They're like, hey, you suck. We're going to play you on Thursday. You
they already got a Monday nighter flex. They're going to flex them on Thursday, too.
Flex
bastards.
3 a.m. and Saturday in fucking Costa Rica.
All right, guys.
Man, I mean, but their defense is decent. Yeah. Their defense is decent. It's good defense.
You're trying to talk yourself into picking the Patriots is what you're doing.
It's so frustrating. No, I'm picking the Steelers. I have to. It's just so frustrating watching them. They'll drive down the field and have good 30, 40 yards downfield and then just make a stupid fucking mistake. It's just like, how? And they ain't got the best talent on offense, but they've got something.
They got that Tizzle in them, boy.
Yeah, the Tizzle, boy.
Dude. I feel like I want to get out there like Belichick. Just try me.
Everybody on that team in the classroom they were in high school, on the door it said learning disabled.
What's terrible is I've never seen in my whole life, I've never seen this team this bad. My whole lifetime. I'm 75 years old, man. I've never seen this team this bad.
I wanted to take a moment and thank Hal Blauweiss and Shelly Flores from Social Media Management Consultants for helping us out from day one with the podcast.
Hates me.
Social Media Management Consultants stands ready to meet all of your social media and community management needs. Scan the QR code behind Jamie's big-ass head for more info, or email them for your free evaluation and recommendations at info@socialmediamanagementconsultants.com. Thanks for everything, Hal and Shelly.
Did I have anything else to add on that game?
No.
Shut the fuck up. Maybe somebody does.
Nobody does. All right. Next game, Jets versus Texans. Jets coming. Who gives a fuck? I'm not doing the fucking Jets. You're done until you can score 2 touchdowns in the fucking game. Next game, Colts versus Bengals. Colts coming in 7-5. Bengals coming in 6-6. Colts coming in minus 112, minus 1.5 favorites on the spread.
Where's it at? Where's the game at?
In Cincy.
I think that fucking matters.
I called him fucked last week. I called him done. I called the big days for Chase to be over. Fuck me. They looked great last night. I got the Bengals here, jumping back on the bandwagon, man. I like how they played against Jacksonville, going blow for blow with them all the way to the wire. Mixon looks outstanding lately. He looks explosive. I like Jamar Chase. I like how he's been looking. Looks like he just jumped right back into, Burrow mode. I kind of think this says a lot about Joe Burrow, to be honest with you, man. If this team starts finding success like this and they kind of start winning some more games, win on out.
Bro, you have been stop, bro.
He's
Stop.
now hating on Joe Burrow.
Dude.
He's hated on Burrow all year, bro.
Bro, but but even when he was healthy, he still wasn't really, he wasn't putting up Browning numbers.
His
if you want to look at the camera,
Bro, I'm just saying.
what?
No, he what,
And
dude?
he's looking at us and he's looking at the laptop.
What was Browning's stat line last game?
He has the tizzle in him.
Browning's throwing 5-yard check downs, 10-yard. I mean,
When was the last time Joe Burrow threw for 354 yards?
Go ahead, pull out your phone. Google
Pull out your
it.
phone, Google it.
good job. Good job, bro.
I mean, dude, that's just what I'm saying, dude. He looks good.
Well, I think a lot in that game, and I just want to point this out. Joe Burrow was still on the sideline looking at the tablet with Browning. Deshaun Watson, the highest paid quarterback, you know what he's doing?
He's sitting in the suite.
He's in the
Sitting in
suite,
the suite.
just chill back with the shades on.
Yeah. But
I think that says a lot about Burrow, though, and his determination to win.
yeah. Bengals, like I said, Bengals and Colts, man. Speaking on the Colts against the pass, they're very pedestrian. So has kind of been the Bengals as well. I just think between Mixon, Higgins, Chase, and even that new tight, what's his name, Hudson, he was getting some good looks last game too. You might want to look for him to kind of have a pretty good game here too. I think Browning continues to play like he did against Jacksonville. I can see them coming away pretty big here. Colts will do some damage too. Pittman's been very good, but no Jonathan Taylor. You got Zach Moss. Good fill-in against it. Bengals rushing defense. I just think the Bengals have too many weapons, man. Browning has too many guys, just like Purdy does. I like the Bengals here. What do y'all think?
Don't speak so quick. That's
Colts, bro. Colts. I think they get the run game going. I think Zach Moss gets going big this week. They're gonna get him going.
Yeah.
I think Browning goes back to planet Earth. I think what we saw last night was a fluke, in my opinion. I'm not saying he's bad, but there's no way he gets it going like that the rest of the year.
Yeah, Jamar Chase is gonna be shitty again.
I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying the Colts.
So what's Jamar Chase gonna do?
Probably 15 fantasy points, dude. Like his floor is like 14, so he'll probably go to his floor this week.
Mixon?
Mixon, well, I don't know, bro. 10 points, maybe. I think the Colts are going to beat them, bro. So
The Colts have the 25th ranked rushing defense. I'll remind you of that as well.
Hey, what happened to all that shit that I wrote down?
that's cool, bro. I'm taking Colts all day, every day. Mr. Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, I'll take the Colts too. I think the Colts win this game. I think they're hot right now. I give it to the Colts.
Yeah. Jamie?
I think I like the way Minshew's playing. I got the Colts too. I just don't think Browning's going to have another day like that. I think that was just a once in a lifetime thing.
Okay.
Honestly, even though they're playing in Cincy,
Highest stat line of his entire career. Come on, dude. Stop.
You think
with
this
the
game's got a little shootout?
blasphemy, dude. Stop it, dude. How could you be so disrespectful?
not really.
No shootout potential here?
I wish I could call Stephen A. Smith up because he would roast
I
you.
can see a shootout. I can see
Come on,
a.
Pat, with all the dumbass predictions y'all
I
have.
see a 28-24 type game.
What's a shootout to you? Over 35?
What, over total?
No,
Oh,
Just
each? Yeah, 30 over 30 each. It's kind of a shootout to me.
I
Sure.
don't think so.
Dude. Okay, so what was the fucking
I think it's more like what
was Jacksonville and Cincinnati a shootout?
Did it go into overtime?
Yeah.
Oh, was that 11? Well, hold on, 9 extra points.
How many points did they have?
I don't know.
30.
I go by the over/under. If you hit over, then I think it's a shootout.
They went way over. They had
What about the Chargers Patriots? If you go over 8, shootout, huh?
Hey, how about you go fuck
Yeah,
yourself? Right?
You score a touchdown, it's over.
Hey, maybe if the
next touchdown wins starting the game.
maybe if the over was fucking 31, y'all would be better, huh?
Hey, I tell you what, Brandon Staley though, that defense though, baby. Remember, he's calling the plays from here on out.
Just to be clear.
Just to be clear, I'm calling the plays.
Just so we're clear.
They're just
Their defense was great. They held the high-powered Patriots offense to 0 points.
Yeah, high powered.
High-powered. All right.
But Jameson Winston.
Bucks and Falcons.
Hold on. He said the Falcons were going to win by 16 last week. He was wrong.
Who?
Samo.
Oh yeah, Samo. Oh yeah, Samo's big calls.
You had Hall over 150. You were wrong. And
I'm done.
you
I
were
didn't
wrong.
even break 30. It's my 16. King Ritter.
And you said the Bolts win by 10. They only won by 6. So go fuck yourself.
Ah, it's 10.
Everybody was off last week. Anyway, I digress.
Shut up. Close your fucking dick sucker. Okay.
What do we got for next game?
Bucks and Falcons. Bucks coming in 5-7. Falcons coming in 6-6. -3, 136. -2.5 on the spread. Travis, what you got? Bucks and Falcons rivalry game.
We already beat this team once. This is the game where Desmond Ritter fumbled twice. One as he's running it into the end zone for a touchdown. Another one was on the 1 yard line about to score. He fumbled the snap.
Gonna clean it up.
His third fumble was in the red zone. So we beat them by 3 last time. I remember saying that we make it hard on ourselves, and we did. This time I think we'll win by 10 points, and we're going to remain in first place.
All right, Jamie.
Really? Why you put me on the spot?
All right, you don't know anything. Samo,
I can't.
you're like
believe-
Zach. Do you know like Zach? You're the Zach
No,
Wilson.
listen. So after what I saw against the Jets game, I just have no hope right now. I think Bucks win. I think
Their whole defense is hurt.
I think I don't. It doesn't. The way the
Your
Bucks,
offense sucks, bro.
the way that Bucks offense has been rolling lately, dude. They've been clicking more than our offense, and that I don't know, man. I see the Bucks winning by 3 points and tying, getting that division tie. Make the NFC South even more fucking stupid. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I got Bucks.
NFC Tisms.
Yeah.
The NFC Tisms, baby.
And I'm trying to come up on that one win on Travis, so I got to go.
Chris Scott says, "Fly Eagles, fly!" Damn it,
Who?
Chris Scott.
Who?
That's my buddy that
We got fans, bro. You can't say who.
I work with him.
Yeah, how
He's my
about
buddy.
a
What
shout
up,
out,
Chris?
man?
Appreciate you watching the pod, my
Thanks,
brother.
Chris. We love you.
Thank you.
Jamie, go.
This was a close game down in Tampa a few weeks ago. If the Falcons can stop the run, which
Rashad White
yeah,
had a good day.
I thought his name. Didn't they used to have Ronald White down there? No,
He's totally different. Ronald Jones.
Damn, R's getting fucked up.
Ron White's a comedian.
Ronald Jones for 500.
500. The R's fucked me up. Anyway, he's been hot lately, which
Ronald McDonald.
yeah, Big Macs, motherfucker. If they could stop him again like they did last time and make Baker Mayfield throw the ball, I think they'll get him to throw an interception because he's usually good for one, at least once a game. Fuck, I hate Ben. I'll pick the Falcons again this week.
Oh, how come?
The Bucks defense is banged up pretty well, and the Falcons defense have been playing really good the last couple games.
Yeah. Okay.
Despite their competition.
All right. I'll go Bucks on this one, man. I like Baker and Evans, man. I like what they're doing.
I mean, I
Evans
like
gonna
that.
continue, getting chunks, getting his tutties. Rashad White looked very good last game as well. Rashad White, yeah. I think the Bucks offense is just better than the Falcons offense, man. Defensive wise, yeah, the Falcons have been playing up. AJ Terrell, is he gonna be healthy?
Questionable.
Hey,
Questionable.
he said he cleared protocol, so we'll see.
We'll see.
I thought that takes a week though.
That's a big loss, man, if he can't play, man. That definitely puts a big hamper in y'all's success. But yeah, I'm gonna go Bucks, man. I think this game they can score some points, man. Falcons offense needs to prove to me that they're really like
Who can score
Healthy or not, Mike Evans is AJ Terrell's father.
yeah, bro.
I mean, true.
Falcons-
You can own the Falcons.
It's gonna come down to the Falcons offense, man. It's gonna come down to coaching Arthur Smith, see if he makes the right decision, see if they give Bijan and really start getting their weapons more involved.
And I'm not super sold on that, dude. Could barely.
Last time we played him, Bijan was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the headache.
And
Disclosed.
you got to think we left 14 points, possibly 21 points on the field, so we should have blew them out.
Hopefully Ritter
And
should
we
shoot
held
the
up
ball. and
13
doesn't have
points. This high-powered Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans.
Alabama should have beat Texas week 2.
Yeah. You really think you're gonna end up sweeping the Bucks, man?
They need to.
Yeah.
Big win.
I've been saying the Bucks and Panthers will sweep and we'll lose one to the Saints. So that was my prediction at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. We'll see, bro. Yeah, I got the Bucks. All right. Next game. We've got Bills and Chiefs. Chiefs coming in 8-4. Bills coming in 6-6. Chiefs are -138, -2.5 on the spread favorites. Samo, Sunday 425. What you got in this game, bro?
Oh man, that's tough, bro.
Hey,
Come a
talk
little
up to the mic.
closer. Get a look. But yeah.
That is tough.
There we go.
That is tough, man. Give me Chiefs, man. Give me Chiefs. They're not they've been losing too much. There's no way they lose this one. Patrick Mahomes owns Josh Allen, and you really want to see a Stephon Diggs tantrum episode. I think you're going to see it this week. Yeah, I don't know, but that Chiefs defense, man, they've been, like Travis said earlier, man, they've been fucking breaking apart, man, and that's what's been helped. That was their force this year on why they were winning all these, like most of the games, is their defense.
Linebackers are out.
Yeah,
But,
track ball, Bolton.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. It's going to be close, dude. I got Chiefs by 3 points.
Yeah.
I think Kelsey gets more targets as well, and I think Rashee Rice does better. Pacheco does good. Pacheco's been on fire, so
Yeah.
I don't see the Bills winning.
Yeah, I'm gonna go piggyback off that one, man. I like the Chiefs, and we need to see that big Chiefs game that we've been looking for. I think this has the potential to do it. The Bills defense has been and
all you need is a good team to wake you up to get going for the late playoff run, and I think this is that game for the Chiefs. So
Yeah, I think this is the game right here. This is the push game. Like this is what starts your second season. So to
yeah,
speak.
my big thing is Josh Allen is so much more turnover prone than fucking Patrick Mahomes has been, bro. He's been absolutely god awful this year with turnovers. And yeah, the Chiefs defense is missing a couple pieces, but the Chiefs defense overall is pretty decent still. I think they'll make him make some mistakes. I think you might see another bad Josh Allen game here where he ends up throwing maybe 2 or 3 picks, maybe a fumble. I like the Chiefs here. I do think it'll be either a Chiefs masterclass or it'll be close. It'll be super close. It's not going to be anywhere in the middle, though. We don't know exactly what Chiefs team we'll see here. We kind of have an idea what Bills team we're going to see here, just the way that things have been going this season, bro. They lost to the Jets. They lost some other games very poorly, just bad decision-making by Josh Allen. I think the Chiefs are going to make them pay. Travis.
Oh man, this is like the game for the Bills where I think they lose this game, they're out of the playoffs. I mean, they have to win from here on out.
Miami, bro, cruising.
Dude, I mean, just to make a wild card spot, the Bills need to start winning. It's just, and they're coming off of a bye. Give me the Chiefs.
All right, Jamie.
Yeah, this game's gonna depend on Josh Allen and what the running game is gonna
There's
do.
2 Monday night games. Sorry,
Oh yeah.
sorry guys. My bad. I was like, holy shit, there's 2.
I like the Bills coming off the bye. The Chiefs are kind of just spinning tires right now. I don't really see like nothing wows me with them, but nothing's like, they suck. They're just I don't know. They're just not the same team right now.
They don't suck.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. They don't suck, but they're not like, okay, yeah, that's Patrick. It really looks like a stagnant team. And I think the Bills are going to start turning around with this game. They've got a tough schedule ahead again with the Cowboys, the Chargers, and the Patriots next, which they lost to the Patriots, by the way.
Chargers tough.
Could be. You never know. They're playing out in
Score 7.
So
Damn, in a dome. It's gonna suck.
Dome, SoFi, right?
It's gonna
SoFi.
suck.
I don't know. I like the Bills in this game though.
Okay.
I think Josh Allen's going to have a decent game.
Pick your hill.
He's had decent games all year. What do you mean?
He's had a few really bad games.
What? Look, where? Pull up a bad game he's had. Pull up one right now.
One fantasy quarterback.
Besides week 1 against the Jets, pull up one.
9-14 against the Giants. Lose to the Patriots 29-25. Lose to the Jaguars.
29-20. Okay, a loss doesn't determine what he did though.
I mean,
That's defense and
I'm just saying.
I mean, it does, but I mean, yeah, he'll get you 4 touchdowns, but he's going to throw 2 picks in the process.
14-9 is not very productive.
What would you rather have? I'd rather have 2 touchdowns and no picks than 4 and 2.
It just
4
has
and 2 is the same though.
turns the ball
It's
over.
not the same, bro. It's not the same at all because you're turning the ball over. You don't know
That's
where he's
missed
throwing those
points.
picks.
That's more.
You're also getting 2 more scores to cancel out the turnover and where you if the
Yeah,
other
but you're getting better field position on the 2 turnovers, bro, with interceptions versus fucking punts.
I'm tired of the Josh Allen hate, dude. Dude's a top 3.
There's no Josh
quarterback in
Allen.
the league.
Hey, we're just saying he
turns the ball
playing
over.
like shit. He turns the ball
Look
over.
at the stats. He has the most turnovers. Period.
Because he throws
2018,
he throws cannonball. He's got a
Since
goddamn rocket
2018,
on his arm.
he's led the league every year in turnovers.
Okay, Brett Favre. What did Brett Favre do every year? Brett Favre is the leader of all time in interceptions. Hall of Famer, first ballot, one of the best ever.
Won a
played.
Super Bowl.
He
Piece
also
of
won a
shit.
Super Bowl, unlike Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just saying,
Josh Allen's still
he
young.
fumbles the ball a lot too.
Did Brett Favre have a Stephon Diggs?
Who is his receiver? Reggie White.
Who?
Who is Brett Favre?
Eagles versus Cowboys.
Did we say Reggie Bush?
Stop.
Dude,
Reggie
you
Tush Bush. Tush Bush.
Who was
Brotherly
one of
shove.
his
Oh, he had Sterling Sharp, bro. Go.
All right, guys. Big game. Big game of the week here.
Kittrick Taylor, I'm done.
God damn it. Finish the damn show. Eagles versus Cowboys. Eagles coming in 10-2. Cowboys coming in 9-3. Cowboys are minus 174. Minus 3.5 on the spread. Eagles 10-2 coming in as a 10-win underdog again. Back-to-back weeks are coming in as dogs with 10 wins.
Why are we doing no Monday game?
Because the Monday game sucks, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Titans, Dolphins, Packers, Giants.
Yeah, man, I agree.
Yeah. Samo, man, I'll let you lead off on this one, man. Eagles against your Cowboys, bro. What do you think?
Oh man, I think the fucking Cowboys get it done this time. I think they get it done this time. Last time, man, they shot themselves in the foot with that Dak Prescott out of bounds play. He could have ran it in, but he ran out of bounds. They did everything right. They just came up a little bit short. I think the Eagles are on the little bit of the struggle train, especially after that loss to the Niners. They got a lot of they're gonna have some hard practices this week, and they gotta roll back into another tough matchup with the Cowboys. And the way the Cowboys have been rolling, I'm taking Cowboys.
All right, Jamie. Travis.
I mean, I said this year they're going to split. I think the Cowboys win this game. They have a little bit more rest. Eagles banged up. DeAndre Swift's a little banged up. Yeah, I just think the Cowboys right now are hot. Ever since that Eagles game, they've just turned on a switch on offense. Defense, I mean, they look good at times, and there's games where they give up 35 to fucking Seattle, who has a hurt Geno Smith. So, and the Cowboys are undefeated at home this year, 6-0. So I give it to the Cowboys, split the series this year.
Jamie.
I fucking hate the Cowboys. I hate
them too, but
fucking hate the Cowboys. And I don't think the Eagles are going to put up 2 poor performances in a row. But they're playing in Arlington. There's so many like deciding factors. They're both 2 good football teams, in my opinion. Division games are always the toughest. Usually the home team, in my opinion, wins if they're both good teams.
Yeah, but Cowboys don't really like playing at home. They've been good this year, but historically,
Yeah.
especially big games.
I want to say that. Fuck. I'll go with the Eagles. I think the Cowboys win, but I want to pick the Eagles. I think
Why?
I hate the fucking Cowboys. This is more of a heart pick than like a head pick.
Well, we need to know why you.
Because I hate the fucking Cowboys.
Yeah, it doesn't work, bro.
It does work. Fuck the Cowboys.
Be smarter, bro. Find a
did.
reason why.
I think the Eagles.
research.
Did you not just listen to what I
Can you
just
study
said?
something? Can you research?
I just
something?
said it.
Because why?
Because I don't think the Eagles are going to have 2 poor performances in back-to-back weeks.
Why? Who's going to do well against that Cowboys defense?
Everybody.
Giving them the lecture.
They already beat him once. If he would have been,
Why are they gonna win? They already beat them once.
listen to him. Why don't you listen to me instead of doing your fucking shit that you
I'm
did
trying
3
to.
hours ago when you're sitting at work watching people get IVs? All right.
I'm the one doing the IVs, bitch.
No, I think it's a toss up, but I like the Eagles in this one.
Okay. I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree. How about them Cowboys?
We disagreed both times.
Cowboys gonna come in and they're gonna fucking steamroll the Eagles. The Eagles defense fucking sucks, bro. They just
Jalen Carter crying.
Dude, they just suck, bro. I know they're banged up and this, that, and the other, but god damn, they can't defend a fucking pass worth of fuck this season.
Debo Samuel, bro.
Dude, and Dak Prescott just
You think what Debo did? Imagine what CD and Mr. Father Time, Mr. I'm beating Father Time, Brandon Cooks is gonna do to that.
Bro,
He's
I'm
gonna
telling you.
cook him.
You know, when you're
Yeah, because they fucking do nothing but run the goddamn ball. It's a fraudulent fucking statistic that their defense is anywhere near as good as they were last season. They've dropped off. The reason if the Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles defense is not.
Oh no, they're not.
Front seven, but that's about it.
The reason that they're having low scoring games is because they're fucking running the ball the entire time against teams that are having a hard time defending the run. So the Cowboys are not one of those teams, man. They've got some good run stoppers there. Micah Parsons has been a little off when it comes to the run stop. He's much more of a better pass rusher. But I think that they're really gonna find a way to contain Jalen Hurts in this one, man. Their edge rushers, their line is just fucking stacked.
So who do you start in fantasy if you have this problem? I got Jalen Hurts and I got Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott. There's no
Dak?
that
I start Dak this week.
Has to be with the way CD Lamb is playing, the way the Eagles have been against the pass, man. I think CD's gonna have a day. This
for
game,
191 the last game.
Yeah, this game, if the Eagles can find a way to kind of subdue that Cowboys defense a little bit, I think this game could have some shootout potential too. They've got weapons on both sides of the ball. AJ Brown is very hard to defend, but I mean, Deron Bland has been playing off his fucking head. Yeah. I think AJ Brown still has fucking like a foot on him anyway.
Playing off, what do you mean playing off his head?
Deron Bland.
You saying he's playing good?
Yeah.
He's got fucking roasted.
Deron Bland, who has like 6 pick sixes in the
league. He just got roasted.
DK Metcalf shit on
one of the DK touchdowns.
He still got roasted.
Bro, you're talking about
he got one interception. Gave up 150 yards.
One play.
2 touchdowns.
Nah, he didn't know. They switched him after that first play. He didn't cover DK after that.
I'm talking about the entire season so far. He gets burnt once and he's fucking trash. Revis got burnt.
Revis getting burnt.
No, he got burnt once by Randy Moss and tore his
You're
hand.
gonna get burnt. That's why cornerback's the hardest position to play in the league.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Look, I mean, fucking hell. Who's the asshole from the fucking from the Saints who almost hit Stephon Diggs?
Oh,
Marshawn was
Lattimore.
Lattimore's a good fucking DB, bro.
Oh yeah,
you get blown up sometimes.
Mike Evans owns that motherfucker.
Yeah, Trayvon Diggs got blown up a couple times. Still fucking led the league in interceptions. So what?
Actually, no, I'm wrong. Actually, if you go back and look at the history of Mike Evans and Lattimore's locked Evans up.
Lattimore used to lock up Julio.
Yeah. So what the fuck, bitch?
The turf locks up.
Don't be dogging on my boys now. I'm getting Cowboys jerseys.
Oh, he's great. And it's like, okay,
oh my god, let's end it on that note.
Because I can give up fucking 8 for 150.
Wear a fucking Cowboys jersey, dude. I'm fucking.
That's next,
dude. I will fucking.
I'm on my
first slap the shit out of you.
Wipe my ass.
Boy is on the bandwagon,
bro. I'm gonna wear a fucking Kyler Murray jersey.
Go over to Liz's house. She probably got some.
Anything but the fucking Jets. Fucking trash.
Who?
We
don't talk about that team in this house.
Should have got Tommy DeVito.
Okay.
He's available. Or Brock Purdy.
All right, I got a couple. Got my 3 picks. Is going to go.
Good.
3 picks of the week. Money line plus is going to be Bucks plus 116. Very tight game against the Falcons, man. That's a pretty good plus line. If you're going to take a plus line, we do this every week.
I don't know about that.
And he picks against the Falcons every fucking week.
Look at the other plus games. The other ones are like plus 200, plus 400. Dude, no.
What's that mean?
I'm giving you a realistic plus. Huh?
Plus is not good, though, right?
No, they're super underdogs. So I'm giving you plus 116. It's a pretty tight plus line. If you're going to take a plus, take the Bucks.
A lot of money.
Pacheco, anytime touchdown scorer against Buffalo. We've seen how he's been looking. Buffalo's run defense has been bleh. Pacheco, they're giving him the ball a lot.
They'll get near the goal line and
for sure. They'll pound it in. And Mike Evans plus 67.5 yards against the Falcons.
He's notorious for tearing out the Falcons, so I definitely see that one.
That's all I got, guys. Fantasy studs and duds. Travis, you have any this week?
Yes, I do. Brock Purdy, 29.4 this week for a stud. Alvin Kamara, 25.9. Joe Mixon, 29.7. DK, 37.4. Debo, 35.8. Sam Laporta, 24.5. Duds.
Jamar, baby.
Tyreek Hill.
Duds.
Jamar Chase.
Justin Herbert, 7 points.
Terrible.
Jahmyr Gibbs, 5.9.
Terrible.
Garrett Wilson, 6.5.
What?
That's pretty good.
Pat Fryermuth, great pick, 4.4.
Bro, how do you...
Zach Moss, 7.7, and DeAndre Swift, 4.
Patrick Mahomes trash.
How do you come in as Pat Fryermuth, bro?
Waiver pickup of the week. You should have had your waiver pickups way earlier in the season. Ain't nobody out there for you, bro.
Jake Browning.
How does Pat Fryermuth come in when he dropped like 17, 18 points and then boom, fucking dud?
Dude, this year,
Wait. No. Waiver pickup of the
because he picked Pat Fryermuth, and I was like, "Hey, dude, great pick."
Twice, 2 drafts, 2 drafts, and dude, that's a good pick. Next day, dude, that's a good pick. That's almost as bad as picking KJ Osborne twice in the same draft.
Hey, man, I can't drink during this draft because I brought my doctor's note.
I can't drink in front of doctors.
All right. Waiver pickup of the week. Anthony's boy, favorite player out there, your boy, the GOAT, Dontavian Wicks.
Dontavian Wicks. Yeah.
What?
Dude, I'm picking him up. Dontavian Wicks.
He's Packers like 4th string, been going off lately.
The Wicktism.
Going off where?
The Wicktism.
Jonathan Wick.
Minor league football?
Don't dip your wick. Pick Dontavius Wicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Breaking Walls, Fading Walls podcast, episode 41. This was awesome. Guys, great episode this week. Very well done, everybody. Very well done. Everybody give yourselves a clap. Give yourselves a clap.
Let me see your hands.
Hey, let me see your hands. Just to be clear, let me see your hands.
I'm still coaching the defense.
Hey, win a game. Just to be clear, I'm calling the defensive plays around here.
All right, man. Next week, man. Hey, Brock Purdy, go.
We're gonna be talking about
Brock Purdy, go.
No
You
way.
think you guys are gonna win?
Thank God he's fucking gone.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, he's over the top.
Bands make a dance with a bag full of
Yo, we
sand.
need to make this a tradition every week. We need to be like, every time he cuts out, thank God he's fucking gone.
He's gone.
Thank God. See ya.
See ya.
Did it.
Oh, he's still alive too.
Yeah.